What is happening, people? Welcome to Ramble FC. That word behind the ramble because Jimmy's forgot to change it over. So, yeah, welcome to Ramble FC. I'm Jord Motson, and today we're going to be doing the Watchalong for Everton versus Man U. And I'm not going to be on my own. I'm going to bring him straight in. It's the man in black. It's Gaz Dunn. How you doing, Gaz?
Yeah, I'm good. Considering after yesterday.
Yeah,
not too bad at all, to be fair.
Very good day. I mean, one thing I will say as well, Gaz certainly knows how to knock his beer back and put it away, because I tried keeping up with him yesterday and I felt rough this morning and Gaz felt all right. So that shows a true professional, I think, Gaz.
Yeah, plenty of years of practice. To be honest with you, it's probably more that I didn't leave the hotel till, 11:30 this morning. Because we got a late checkout. And to be honest with you, we just chilled out. Didn't really do much. Watched half of the after party as well this morning, so I wanted to watch that back. So those that haven't seen it yet, you need to go and watch it. It's really good. See
nice little club there. I love that.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Honestly, yesterday, it was 2-1. Yes, it was not what we all thought it could have been, and it could have been if it weren't for the send it off. Yeah, but it didn't matter. We sent them down. It was a great day. The hotel was absolutely jumping. Yeah,
the atmosphere afterward was just great, weren't it? Singing songs, people are getting, having more beers and getting more drunk as they were going along, and then the songs were flowing, weren't it? We're just, I know they can turn around and say, well, you only beat us as you team 2-1, and yeah, all right, we did, and it were hard for a second half because Calvin Phillips got sent off, but I think to most, they'd have done it the same way around. If it were opposite way around, they'd be all over it, and we're rivals at the end of the day. I know what's happened off at pitch for them has happened off at pitch. And like Jimmy said before, I totally feel sorry for them that weren't getting paid. It's not right. But when it comes to footballing on the pitch, we can only play what's in front of us at the end of the day. And, we've beaten 2-1 and we've put that R next to the name as what keeps getting said. And they're happy, aren't they? So, and it were fully celebrated yesterday. So, what more can come, mate?
No, exactly. And like I say, George, it was the people you were with yesterday. It was class. So
100%.
It was great to meet your mum and Derek yesterday. So
they loved it, mate. Honestly, they absolutely loved it, and I'm glad that they're sort of getting to know what Ramble lot now as well, because it makes it easier when you're going to games and they'll join in and have a good laugh with people, and like I say, that's what I want to do. It's a cracking group in it, our Ramble people. Absolutely, cracking.
It is.
Right, well, moving on to today's game then, pal. Do you want to read out the Everton team lineup, and I'll flash it across bottom as well?
Yeah, so Everton lineup with a few changes by it looks as well. So normal scoring goal with Pickford. I ain't sure if they're going to set up this way, but this is what Sky's saying. Me and George speaking about it before. You've got Garner at right back with Tarkowski and Keane in the centre half, and then Braithwaite at left back with Brunham and Gay in the middle. Then out on right is Armstrong and Dyer on the other side with Dewsbury in the middle with Barry up front on his own. So, yeah, a few changes there. Maybe a change.
Yeah, like we were saying, Patterson's played at right back before, hasn't he? And sometimes Seamus Coleman. It's weird having Jared Branthwaite at left back. I'm guessing he has played there before, but the other way that they can potentially line up is Garner and maybe Dewsbury Albin as wing backs, and having Tarkowski, Keane and Branthwaite as the centre halves, and then you could have three middle of Eric Bunham, Gay and Armstrong, and having Dyer and Barry up top. So I know Sky have put that line up front, and that's where we get it from. But there's two possibilities there, isn't there? How they're going to line up. I'll just quickly run through Man Utd team as well. So it's Lemons in net, Dalot, Yoro, Maguire and Shaw as a left back, two holding midfielder, Casemiro and Kobe Mainu. The three in front of them on the right is Amad Diallo, Cunha's on the left-hand side, and Bruno Fernandes, the captain, as the centre attacking midfielder, and they've got Brian and Buemo up top. So I think Yoro has replaced Martinez as he's injured.
Yeah.
That team for Man U is pretty, as expected, I would think.
No, I totally agree.
Just before we get started, Gaz, and get into things, I'm just going to... we're going to hear from Jimmy and our sponsors.
Do you want your favourite replica shirts for the World Cup? Check out okjersey.com. It's high-quality jerseys starting from just £15. I love mine. From modern-day shirts to the old classics that we all love, Use the code RAMBLE at the checkout to get 8% off your order. Get ready for the World Cup in style. And thank you to OK Jersey for their support of the Ramble.
Yep, so that's okjersey.com. If you are wanting any jerseys, they are the people to go to, and use the code RAMBLE for 8% off when you're checking out. So have you got any jerseys from there?
I haven't yet. Me and Steph are actually discussing it on the way back, but I know Jimmy loves his.
Yeah, he definitely loves his. He even says it there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I love mine.
Yeah. To be honest, I had a quick flick through, and I know people are saying that the material's really good and the decent price shirts. But obviously, World Cup's coming up, and I've already looked, and the England shirts are on there for people that haven't seen the England shirts. And I'm thinking about, I always get an England shirt. They do retro ones as well on there, but I'm always thinking of getting an England shirt for when there's a World Cup or Euros, and they look decent on there. So yeah, now we've got that. We'll just drop into a couple of comments that's come through. I got Dave Moore. Clicked that wrong one there because another one's come through. Dave Moorwood says, "Evening, Jordan Gaz. Should be a good game. This settled down after yesterday's Blades put the R next to them at their name and sent them down as the worst team in football history. Pull the Rambles, up the Blades. Like and subscribe, please." Jimmy joins in. "Evening, boys. Who's this, look? It's Gaz Dunn Vlog saying evening all. Fine young man." And then Jimmy joins in again. He says, "I love mine." He certainly does. "Evening, Jordan Gaz," says Ian. "You both look a lot fresher than I would following yesterday's hotel session. Fancy a Desmond here with Illiman on the score sheet. Up the Ramble FC. Like and subscribe, please." Yeah, we were talking about it before, weren't it? You felt all right. I didn't feel that fresh this morning, if I'm quite honest. But what do you say his scores prediction is for tonight?
I don't know. Man U are definitely going to score because they've scored in the last 14, like we were discussing earlier. I think 2-0 Man U.
I'm going to go 2-1.
That was
I think we'll concede. I think Everton will get one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go set Illiman. We've got a backers boy, haven't we?
Yeah, you got to back Illiman. But I was looking at the results. It's like you have got a good point. They've only not conceded in two games in the last 5. Man United, and that's Spurs where they won 2-0 and Man City where they won 2-0. So they do concede a few goals, but they're on good form. Man U.
Yeah, they are. They're unbeaten. Did you say they're unbeaten in 9 before?
Unbeaten in 9. The last result was obviously West Ham where they drew, which is obviously not an ideal one.
They won 4 before that, aren't they? And that's obviously from Carrick coming as well, which, it can have that new manager bounce, can't you? We've seen that with Solskjaer. He got a new manager bounced in and it just didn't work out for him. Do you think they'll give Carrick the job?
I think if he carries on like this and gets Champions League football potentially, then I don't think they've got anywhere to go with it. I think they have to, don't they? I don't think you could have them getting Carrick. Sorry, trying to speak now. Carrick getting him into Champions League and then not giving him the job. I'm like, you can't not. It'll be like Solskjaer again. Yeah,
no, I agree. I totally agree. I think how can someone if he gets Champions League football? Not, that he's done everything he can and everything that Man U made that change because they want Champions League football. He's then delivered it. So how can you not, how can you not put him in charge? You've got to take that chance with him. He's showing you what he can do. He's going to have then a transfer window in summer, which we know Man U will spend money. It's just who they recruit and bring in. If they're not, I think Carrick will have an eye on certain players, but I don't think he's one of them managers where, let's say, I don't know, a player comes available and it might be foreign market, and where they'd usually probably pay 60 million quid for him, they might, Carrick might say, well, no, he's 40 million and that's it. We'll move on to his next target. Previous managers have probably just gone, bring him in. Or you never know with Man U, do you? Because the board might go above the manager and just sign him anyway.
I think I was listening on TalkSport this morning on the way back and they were saying that supposedly they're already using Carrick to line up transfers and everything for the summer. And you've got to plan early.
Because even if they do bring, they're planning early with Carrick there, then clearly for him, if he's going to be in charge, which is rightly so, but they'd have been having to, if they weren't going to employ him, at the end of the season, even if he'd have done a crap job or he's done a good job. The new manager's not going to start June 1st, July 1st, whatever it is. So they're going to have to, if they do get a new manager in, they're going to be starting late on transfers, aren't they? So it makes sense. Why not plan for Carrick in there? And then if he's not, they're not losing out on it, are they? Because they're going to take the time to employ a new manager. And
I just think as well, I think if he gets there, I think if he gets top 6, if he's got a good chance of the job personally, I think.
But it's getting European football, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I just think, who's out there that's going to take that job?
I think people would take it because they get paid.
Oh, yeah, people will always take
paid a decent whack, won't they?
Yeah, people will always take it, but it's kind of a poison chalice, isn't it?
100%. It's a tough job, isn't it, Man U? I mean, I think I go back to when they first employed David Moyes. They should have given more time.
Oh God, should they ever?
I'm not saying he'd have still been their manager now, but I think given plenty of time, he'd have done a decent job at Man U, and I think that's the reason why Sir Alex Ferguson put him forward.
No, I don't.
He knew what he could do. I also think Sir Alex knew what he was doing leaving that team. That team were in decline, and I don't think he probably expected to win league that season, and they ended up winning it. So he knew that was the right time to be leaving.
No, yeah, you're totally right. I'm surprised he's never come out and said that, to be honest with you.
But he probably won't say.
No, he probably won't.
Don't want to talk himself down. It's just teams have just come out. They're just showing you through teams, and again, Sky is still showing Everton lining up in the 4-2-3-1. So it could be right. I'm not saying they are wrong. They've got Illiman on the right hand side there, but we've got him on the left. Harrison Armstrong away on that left hand side. Barry up top. Who's the striker that's on bench for Everton? Are they classing Diblin as a striker? Oh, it's Beto, isn't it?
It's Beto.
Yeah.
But you know what is good to see about this starting lineup as well, and we probably don't talk about it enough, is 9 of that starting 11 are English.
For Everton?
Yeah, 9. 9
so
are English.
We've got Tarkowski, Keane, Branthwaite, Pickford. Is Garner English or is he Irish?
Garner's English. Well, according to Sky, he is anyway. I've just pulled it up there. Igbunam, English.
Is he
Armstrong, really? English, yeah.
I don't know why I thought Igbunam were like Nigerian.
Yeah, English. So there's actually, and even when you look at Man U, you know what I mean? You've got Kobe Manu, you've got Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's a few players in there.
There'll be a few. There's that Heaven that's on bench. There's a few. Yeah. To be honest, there's a few young lads there. Morehouse, Darren Fletcher's son, I believe, is on the bench. I don't know his first name, if I'm quite honest. It said T Fletcher, so and I'm sure that's Darren Fletcher.
Tyrone's in my name, but I don't know if I'm just speaking of lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. I'm not sure. Fletcher. If that's Tyrone, I'm going to laugh.
I'm just going to read through some more comments that's come through. I've got Mark Meldrew, evening lads, evening mate. Feel much fresher now than this morning. What a day yesterday with a fantastic bunch of people. Gaz went to the bar that many times. He needs to be called the barman. Never mind man in black. Barman. Never mind man in black. I agree. He loved getting people a drink, but that just shows the man that he is, mate. Also, City Peck's Instagram post is top tier. #PepperPig. #PepperPig party. He's done that a few times, to be honest. He's when did he last do it? Now, did it when we played at Hillsborough earlier on in the season, and I'm sure he did it last season. He tags Peppa Pig World all the time, so yeah, it's quite funny. Let's get score on now. They've just kicked off, by the way. I don't know what happened there because I've just looked up and I've seen Barry charging down Lemons. So it's just going to show you from kickoff. It goes back to Lemons. He takes a touch. Ooh. Yeah, he kicks it straight. So it's great pressing. Front kickoff. He kicks it straight at Barry's head and he just can't keep it in. It goes out for a goal kick to Man U, but that's a bit of a shaky start there, that.
Oh, God. That could have gone south very quick, couldn't it?
Well, could you imagine if that hits him and it goes straight directly into the middle of the net? 1-0 after, 20 seconds?
Yeah, it'd be a quick goal, that, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't have been good. Hey up, boys, it's Tom, mate. How are we doing? Looking forward to watching two top sides instead of a championship side against League One fodder. Nice little dig, mate. Nice little dig. Jamie says, all right, lads, hope you're well. And I won my bet yesterday. I said 2-1, won £500 from a £5 bet. Can't go wrong.
But yeah, it's 50 to 1. 2-1 is 50 to 1. Wow.
There's got to have been something else in that.
50 to 1, Jamie.
To win 500 from nowhere to, well, saying that, it could have been because I think.
No, honestly,
I saw 2-0, so it like up 5, they were all nils, weren't it? So yeah, they obviously didn't expect Wednesday to score.
No,
you're probably right. But well done, mate. Anyway, nice, a nice little bookie bash in there. And Ray says, looking forward to this game. Hopefully, and Dyer puts down another marker that he is Prem quality. He's 100% Prem quality. The kid's class. We saw that at Bramall Lane, didn't we, Ray? He's, for me, I know obviously older generation will say TC, but for me, he's the most talented and skillful and just natural baller that I've seen play for United. Do you think, Gaz?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what they was doing with that throw in there. Yeah. I've only seen TC on video, and he looks absolute quality. Yeah, when I speak to some of the older guys, they still reckon TC, but I can only go off what I see.
And that's
I'm like this with it all the time. I really am. And I don't think the problem when you look at it from a club legend or anything like that, TC's always going to win. I think unless Illiman comes back,
which I doubt. I think he's. I know they always say no player's bigger than club, but he is bigger than us.
No, 100%.
I agree with what you're saying.
I just think, I just think Illiman will definitely go down as one of the most best players we've seen in a Blade shirt in our lifetime.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we're going to see, unless another kid comes through academy and is an absolute. I think go on.
Sorry, Jord. I saw something about a 13-year-old in our under 13s.
Yeah, earlier on.
Yeah,
the goal was scored.
Yeah.
Cracker. Yeah, ball into box and Buemo into Dallo. Cunha hits it. Dallo. Oh God. It was bleeding Diallo that got it away, weren't it? But then he has a shot and Pickford makes a great save. And Illiman and Dyer comes away with it, knocks it past Luke Shaw. He's running up to halfway line. Two people come towards him. He gets ball back. Dewsbury Hall has it in the centre. He comes wide to Harrison Armstrong. Man U have about 6 players back, only 4 Everton players attacking. Armstrong comes back into Gay. Gay's looking for runners. He has a shot. It deflects off Cunha and it falls to Luke Shaw, who's just going to play it out from the back.
Yeah, he hits that strike against Darlow then, doesn't he?
Yeah, to be honest, it was a decent strike as well. Yeah. And I think it probably would have gone in. But it's just showing you now. Yeah. Do you know what? It's a great ball back in from Buemo. Dallo probably could have done better. Cunha has a shot. And then it's Diallo. Diallo has that shot, but Pickford there. It's a nice diving save to his right. Just showing you again. And he, to be honest, you know what? I think Tarkowski's online, and I think he clears it even if Pickford misses that. But it's a nice start. Nice fast start. Ray also says 2 quality watch-alongs, guys here. Love it. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate that, mate.
Ray. Thanks a lot, pal.
Mark says, Jamie, can you tell me and Motson tricks of the trade because we're pants at betting? He is absolutely correct because me and him have a bet and we never win. Although, to be honest, the Saturday that I didn't have a bet with Mark, I had it with 2 other mates and we ended up winning. So maybe it's just you, Mark.
Bloody hell, Meldrew.
It was 50 to 1 for Wednesday to get a goal. But I put it on just for the fun and I won it. I mean, even Gas can't believe it.
Bloody hell.
He's nearly joking.
Bloody hell. I'll be honest with you that I didn't see him scoring yesterday. And let's be honest, it's a good finish.
It's a great finish. I thought Cooper could have done better at first. And then when I've seen, because I'm thinking he's getting beat at his near post, but you've got O'Hare and Burrows that's blocking it, probably blocking his sight, and he hits it clean. It's absolutely clean. It's banging it corner. Cooper obviously dives to his left, but yeah, fair play to McNeil. It was a decent strike. And
no, fair play.
I think I agree with you. I think if Calvin Phillips hadn't got sent off, I don't believe they score.
No, I don't.
I might have been biased there. I'm just going off of the. It's probably hard to tell as well. People will say because they were literally 5 minutes gone. in that second half. Wednesday could have, they might have just tried to push it out and thought, sod it, we'll go for it. So, they might have thrown everything at it. But I just think with how the first half went, that's how I'm basing it on.
I think if the sending off doesn't happen and they try and step out, I look at the last 6-7 minutes after their sending off.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, we should have had at least 2 goals then. At least.
Well,
3.
Campbell, I mean, when I watched that back, Campbell has that, shot where he curls it and Dieng saves it. Don't quite get it in corner. It's still a good save. I'm not taking that away from Dieng, but it's still a good save. If he puts it in corner, that's going in. And Peck should have scored, shouldn't he?
Peck should have scored. I think Samaris is a good chance as well, to be honest. He just doesn't get over.
Yeah. It's going to sound really harsh. I was saying at time, he's probably one of the only players I didn't want it to fall to. If it could have been someone else, he's not someone you think is going to strike it cleanly. He's a bit like a giraffe, isn't he, when he runs with ball.
Oh, yeah. So it's like Tanganga's bloody finish where it drops 10 yards out and he skies it up bar.
Yeah.
Like, anybody but a centre half, please, when that drops down. I was like, bloody hell.
Let's have a look. How did he keep that out? Says Ray. Dave says, not sure what is wrong. I keep trying to send a super chat, but it fails every time. This happened to me a bit back, Dave, and I don't know why, if I'm quite honest. And then I managed to send one to Blade Ramble, and it worked. I don't know if it's some settings in your phone where you have a thing that stops it, like where you put a note spending cap, £0 spending cap, and if you have done that, that might be what's stopping it. It also might be to do that. I don't know if you have to. Do you have to be either subscriber or something else to send super chats?
Maybe.
If Jimmy's watching, Jimmy might be able to clear that up for you, mate. And if it does come in comments, I'll read it out for you, Dave. Ian says Pickford's lucky there. My totally legal stream isn't working. Well, luckily for us, we've got Sky that we're watching off. Ray says, going back to yesterday, wow, Peck gets everything needed to be a Blade. He can be a Blades legend. Sorry, yeah, he just gets it, doesn't it? For a Southerner, sometimes you see other people that don't understand it, do they? Or they don't get it, and they're just they're playing for themselves and for a bigger wage, obviously elsewhere. But yeah, it feels to me like he's took on George Bullock's role.
Yeah, that's actually I think you're the first person I've heard say that, and just watching that go across, I don't disagree. That's actually a valid point.
And that's what makes us as fans love them type of players, and that's why we love George, because he gave 110% for that badge. And yes, City's still only a young lad, and he's not perfect. He makes his mistakes, but don't we all? He gives everything. He does give everything for that badge. He's got us tattooed on his leg, is it, or arm?
Yeah, I think if he stays at club for another 6, 7, 8 years, he could be a Blades legend. That's absolute fact. I think he moves
on, because unless we can get to the Premier League, I think City moves on, because I think they'll be able to. There's teams like Brentford and Notts Forest that are knocking round, and if we can't give him the Premier League wage that he's probably going to want. He's going to want to try and get an England squad as well as he gets older, or keep winning under 21s. He's going to need to wire up if he wants to be an international player. And
how long's he got left on his contract, Jord?
I'm sure it's either 3 or 4 years that he's got left. He's got quite a bit, so we can ask we can ask for big money if we want it.
Well, to be honest, in my opinion, and I know we don't always get this right, I think it needs 35-40 million for City Pick. I think, if I'm being totally honest, I think that's going with your heart rather than your head. And the reason I say that is, I don't think we need to let him go for. Let's be honest. If somebody comes in for him this year at about 15 to 20 million, we're going to take it.
I think
we'd tell it. So that's one player, and we did it with Ramsdale. You remember when we got relegated last time, and that we sold Ramsdale to cover it. I think
we still had parachute payments then. We don't have parachute payments end of seasons, which probably teams are going to know, and we're going to have to accept lower prices.
Yeah, I just think there's certain players you can, like a goalkeeper. Yeah, I think you can go out and get a goalkeeper. I think to find somebody in centre mid, yes, let's be honest, we're going to keep Gyro. We've got Rothwell. Davis is going.
Yeah.
We've got Blaster. I don't think there's enough.
I think on fees, I think anything between 7 to 10 million we'll take for Hamer because he's got 1 year left. And I think I think for City, I think if someone puts 20 million in, or probably between like 15 and 25 million, and maybe we might say if it's 15 million, we have like a 20% sell on clause and loan him back for a season. If it's more, like if it goes to 20 million, we might get a lower sell on clause and he stays, where he is at the club that he gets bought for. I just think I'd love to be able to charge 35 to 40 million, but when you look at like Alex Scott for Bournemouth? He went for Bristol City, didn't he? I think did they pay 25 for him a few years back? And he was class. And City's just starting to get a few goals to his name and assists and stuff, and so he's picking up, picking up there.
I'd like to keep him for one more year, mate.
No, I'd love to. I totally agree with you, but I just think from the fan forum and what Steve Bettis was saying about the new rules that are coming in, and the owners can't fund the clubs as much, pump as much money in. We're going to have to sell, and unfortunately, City Peck's one of our most valuable assets, and it might be the way that we have to sell him to bring in, some of these Premier League loans, and like we did with Norwood, where you bring an older player in, type player in, but cost you less money, and it worked a treat, didn't it? Did we sell? It weren't Brooks that season. Who did we end up selling? I don't know if we got some money from Maguire going to Man U, and then there was someone else that we might have sold, and it gives money for probably Norwood.
Yeah, so, he absolutely collars Tarkovsky there, Yeah.
I think don't you think Ahmad just stands his ground, but Tarkovsky jumps?
No,
he sort of goes over him.
Oh, it's winded him. I saw it on the TV, Charge over there, and it looked like his foot had caught him after he landed. That's what it looked like. But I was looking over there. When I've seen it closer, I didn't know if he'd stuck one on him. But he hasn't. He hasn't
Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, he's done a Calvin Phillips. My bloody hell.
Jamie says only £5. I'm not going to miss it if they didn't get a goal. But I only did it just for that laugh. Get 500 quid QPR away. Well, yeah, it's spendos, isn't it, mate? Gas says Peck's a true blade. Hope we can keep him. Yeah, he's right. I think he's right. Jamie says he's got 5 years left for us. I thought he signed a 4+1, and he's been since he signed that. It's got to be about a year since he signed it, nearly. Might be a year in summer. I can't remember off the top of my head. No, but yeah, it could be 5 years, Jimmy. You might be right, pal. Lou says, evening, boys. Interesting fixture this. Are you in TP Wednesday night, Jords? There's potential, mate. It's all going to depend what time I get back from work, because I can't remember. I think I'm in Peterborough on Wednesday. Might be down Stanford near Man Mountains. So, yeah, it's all going to depend what time I get back. If I get back in time, I'll probably make an appearance, mate. If you're going to be in, it'd be good to see you, pal. And and then we'll see you Saturday if not. Ray says, got silly money to take him away from us. Just love his commitment and desire to do well. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I'm at with it as well.
Right, we've got through comments. We can have a look at this match now.
Yeah, Tarkovsky's just come back on after his 30-second wait. Have to come on. One thing we will talk about is, because it'll happen in this game, keepers going down, by the way.
Well, they ended it yesterday, didn't they?
Oh, yesterday was atrocious. That's one of the worst I've seen, to be honest with you.
They're bringing ruling out now. I've heard that, and they're on about more about this than me. Potential that an outfield player will have to go off for 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're looking at something. It's just how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, because I remember Wes Foderingham doing it for us.
Yeah,
ages back, and it used to be every game. You go down and you think, oh, he's injured, and then you started to realise that it was just when we were coming under pressure. Yeah, they go down. So manager they all get a drink. Manager can get some tactics and information into them. Yeah, it's been clocked onto now, and I totally agree with it. You only like it, don't you, when it's your own team that's doing it, when you've got under a bit of pressure. But it's got to be fair either way, hasn't it? Another good block from Dewsbury Hall, and Yoro just manages to clear it over to Harry Maguire. Excuse me.
it is mental because this stream here that I've got on the TV, which is just Sky Sports on computer compared to actual Sky TV, and there's about 15:52. It's about a 15 second delay.
Is that because you're watching on Sky Go?
It's just on the Sky Sports website.
Yeah, it always is. It's similar to Sky Go. There's always a bigger delay in it. Obviously, when you're watching it on actual telly, you're watching it live, aren't you? I think there's like about 4 or 5 seconds delay from actual game. But yeah, Ahmad plays a terrible ball in. Away comes in Day. Oh, I goes all the way back to Pickford.
They had a couple of early chances, didn't they? But the game seems to have settled down now.
I think both teams are pressing a little bit and like forcing mistakes. So neither teams are keeping hold of ball for longer than probably 4 or 5 passes. Same with that then, weren't it? Like ball come down left. They've done about 3 passes and then Barry tries to knock it past Yoro and Yoro gets better and doesn't he, and wins ball back. So away come Man U and Buemo into Yoro. He plays it down up right hand side to Dallo just on halfway line. Buemo comes short, so he gets tackled by Eric Bonham. Away come Everton. Barry into Dewsbury Hall. And Day makes his run. He opens up the space on the right hand side. Dewsbury Hall still has it. He falls over the ball or his own feet. And that cancels that attack. And Man United come away with the ball. Fernandez on the left hand side. He comes backwards as well. Casemiro has it. He's looking for a runner. Fernandez has the space on the left, but he turns back right. And he comes into Yoro. And Buemo comes out on the right. He drops his shoulder. And Branthwaite puts a great tackle in. And it deflects off from Buemo as well and goes out for an Everton throw-in. Yeah, it's a little scrappy, isn't it?
Yeah, massively. I'm just
looking at what they're on about possession comparison.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to pop up on this screen. I can't read it from this phone.
Games, this is Everton. I think they've had 13 over. We're at over 45% and 13 under 45%.
That's mental though, isn't it? You see, they win 8. They've won 8 games when they've had under 45% possession, but when they've got over 45 possession, they only win 2.
Well, that's saying that they're a decent counter-attacking team, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
and I don't know where they sit on. I'll have to have a look on clean sheets and how many they actually concede Everton compared to other teams. I'll have a look because that sounds like teams that don't concede. Yeah, that sounds like teams that don't concede many goals to me.
Yeah.
When you look at it like that.
Maguire's back in team as well, isn't it? He's got to be helping himself to get to World Cup, innit, really? I don't mind having him in his World Cup squad, especially like when, I'm not saying he's going to be a starting defender, but you know, when we're pushing later on in games and then if we're getting set pieces and that, how good is Maguire for set pieces, especially at corners?
Yeah, and he's playing for his contract runs out at the end of the season as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
people will probably be saying he's coming back to Blaze, but you know for a fact, I mean, for Maguire, he either goes to a team that's probably just coming up, but are they going to want to pay his wages? Or does he go over to America, or Saudi? It could even be Saudi, couldn't it?
I think he's got another season in the Premier League, mate.
Oh, Fernandez. He cuts back onto his left, plays it to back stick. Why don't he have a shot? Luke Shaw has it on the edge of the box. He has a shot with his right foot. It's blocked by Dewsbury Hall. Barry gets his foot there, and Yoro goes all the way back to Lamans. And Barry's chasing him down again after what happened in the first 5 seconds. Lamans goes long. He's headed back in by James Garner, and Man United pick it back up with Casemiro on the halfway line.
So Pickford's had 9 clean sheets this season.
Pickford has?
Yeah, 9 clean sheets.
It's not bad at this level, though, is it that?
No. Dean Henderson's had 10, mate.
Oh, we all knew Dean Henderson was class. I'm really surprised. I know Man U let him go at times. They had De Gea, didn't they, as well? That's a foul from Barry. That's stupid. Bugs up in air onto halfway line. He looks straight at Yoro and just, you know, shoulder barges him straight in his back. I don't know how he thought referee weren't going to get that. Look, he's not even looking at ball.
I don't get players must look at that.
He's not looking at ball and he just backs into him. I always think that's a bit dangerous of that, don't you? Because it's like you can get whiplash from it if it's forced.
No, you can't. And this is what I don't get.
He's watching ball come down, isn't he? So he don't know what's coming from behind.
And it's just, I just don't get it from Managers must get so annoyed with it.
Tyrese Campbell does it a lot for United, and it frustrates the life out of me. You know, it's silly fouls because, like, as if he gets frustrated because he got beat at ball. You just think, why? Like, why? They're not going anywhere. So why do it? Why give him a chance to kick ball further up or regain possession? It's so annoying.
Oh, I'm on my 15 seconds behind. I keep forgetting we have TV to watch.
Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, about 40 yards out. Barry just knocked it past Kobe Mainu, and Mainu sort of shoulder barged him off at ball. But it's definitely a foul. Look again, Manu's just looking at his man and takes him straight out. I don't know why Barry were. I don't know what he's done there, but he's like screamed as if he's in pain. He's still down on the floor. I don't see what he did to him then.
Yeah, I'm like that. Not for me.
Has he winded him? Because he's I mean, Beto has just gone out to warm up, which is obviously standard. But they brought physio on as well, which they didn't seem that much in it for him to be, you know, for physio to have to come on. I don't know what he's done here.
Weird or not?
Can't be just winded, Annie.
I'd like to think.
Just go through comments. Ray says, I'm hoping to go to the lane, excuse me, Wednesday. I missed games due to health problems, but I'm determined to make it to a game. Oh, Ray, hopefully, your health comes first, doesn't it, Ray? At the end of the day, you've got to put it first, and you've got to do what's right for you. But hopefully, you get back fighting fit, mate. And yeah, fingers crossed, you can make it to the game, pal. And he also says defense is on top here, which
yeah, they are. You're right there, Paul.
I can agree. Here we go. This is my mum, Gaz.
Yeah.
Says, what a great day or night seeing my family and meeting new people. Gaz and Steph, lovely people, lovely couple. Up the blades, like and subscribe. Lol, not sign and subscribe. She did. Jimmy got to say a few words yesterday, and at the end when she meant to say like and subscribe, and she went sign and subscribe. So yeah,
she's signing you up for more of these. That's what she's doing.
Well, cheers. Jimmy, I'll have to put his fees up, won't he?
Yeah, it's good to meet you and Derek yesterday for definite. We had a really good night. And everyone says I can drink. Your mum don't do too bad either, by the way.
Oh, yeah, she can drink. She can definitely put it away. That must be where I get it from, but I just can't hack it anymore. Thanks for looking after him and all, though. Appreciate that, mate.
No, anytime.
And then Mark says, is that Sarah?
Oh, do you know? Oh, that was funny.
I might have missed this. I might have just gone.
No, you were there.
Yeah.
You were there. Did you introduce him to your mum or something like that? And then your mum goes, yeah, name's Sarah or something like that. I can't remember. It was something like that. Oh, I'm trying to think how did it go? Steph, how did it go? I don't know. She can't remember either. There's something basically he called your mum Sarah. But your mum played along with it. I'm pretty sure she did. And just absolutely had Meldrew's eyes out.
I think it's Meldrew's met her a couple of times and also you thought you know.
Called her Sarah. And it was funny. It was really funny.
Mum, your name's changed to Sarah, so welcome.
That's brilliant. But that was fun. No, but it was good to see you. And then next time we'll have a few beers and hopefully Jordan going to go home early.
Oh, next time I'll have to get drunk and then book a room at the hotel. I'm sure Mrs. Motson will be thrilled with that. She'll be able to starfish instead of me snoring, keeping her awake.
Yeah. I bet I was bloody snoring last night.
I must have been. I've got to be. But
I do when I've had a beer.
Leanne's full of cold at the moment, and also
poor lass.
It's probably even worse for her because I know she's like, I don't mean struggling to breathe, but you know when you can't sleep at night and your nose is blocked and you're having to breathe through your mouth. I did wake up at one point. She's going to hate me for this, but I did wake up at one point and I could hear that like that right deep breathing. I think it kept me awake for about 20 minutes. Anyway, it's a good job she didn't watch because she'd kill me. She'd be embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, she'd definitely
get what more like when Dave poor. She tried to do a backheel flick, I think, instead of just bringing it down. A great ball from Michael Keane. Does a diagonal ball from halfway line, about 50, 60 yards. Oh, no, he does. He just tries to take it down, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh.
I know. He's tried to flick it backwards, and his training legs caught the ball as it's following through. He sticks his hand up in appreciation. Man, you have a goal kick anyway, and they play it out front back. Jord tries to go long, don't go very far. Gay intercepts it, And Dello does like a scissor kick in air. Diallo brings it down. Mainu miscontrols it, and Diana skipping through. It skips past Mainu. I thought it were a foul. Personally, I do.
I'd have to have a look on this one. It's hard to see from that one. I have to look on this one. But I've noticed Everton keep winning it high up, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're putting an high press on, and Manuel aren't dealing with it. I thought Mainu it's not
foul, no.
It's not.
No, not for me.
What do you think? Looking for it. Think Ndai's more looking for that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it's fair enough, mate. It's fair enough. Hold on. Meldrew says, "No, I knew who his mum was, obviously, but Jordan never said this is my mum, Karen." I was like, "It's not Karen," and she went, "Yeah, it is." So there's your answer to that one. It's not Karen. It's not Karen though. It's Sarah. He also says, "Full of cold due to it being -7 in Hillsborough." Yes, Mark. Yes, Mark. I need to shout that louder so she can hear it.
Bloody hell.
Oh dear. I might have to put Alexa up. Oh, in fact, no, I don't want to say it on thingy. In fact, I will say it because people's Alexas will start.
Everyone's Alexa's going to start going.
Alexa, play down, down.
If your Alexa goes off in your room now, you're knackered, mate.
It's not. I think it's upstairs. I think it's upstairs with her. Deborah says, "Evening, lads. Did anyone have a hangover this morning? I'm glad you got home safe, Gaz." Yeah, I'm glad you got home safe as well because it means he's on tonight with me.
Yeah, cheers, Deborah. Yeah, got back safe. Yeah, done. I'm trying to think who was the most drunk yesterday. I can't think. I don't think anyone was that bad, really.
Mel Drew on his way.
Was he?
I was definitely on my way. I weren't absolutely hammered, but I was definitely on my way.
I was on my way, 100%.
I did feel ropey this morning though, but that's probably because I got back. I nailed the kebab, and I didn't go to bed by about 12:30 because I just rewatched match. I had it on record from yesterday and just rewatched match. So.
I've not watched it back yet. I've watched the highlights.
And I think I fell asleep halfway through it and all. Here we come, Man U. Fernandez on the right hand side, he's moving it forward. He's looking for runners. He has to come backwards into the centre. Casemiro has it though. In acres of space, plays it into Ahmad. Again, loses ball, but it's a good tackle from Ahmad. Keane sticks his foot in. Oh, God. Everton lose it now as well. It's just both teams, when they get impressed, are losing ball. Fernandez looks like he's going to shoot. He turns backwards. Casemiro. Oof. Oh, it's a lovely ball. It's a great interception, though, by Michael Keane. Chance now for Everton to come forward. Barry makes his run. Armstrong has it. Gets over the halfway line on this left-hand side. Barry comes back into his left and then onto his right foot. It comes into the centre. Dewsbury plays it back to Barry on the edge of the box on the left. He cuts onto his right. He comes inside. Gay plays it into Dewsbury. Oh, he tries to do a back heel flick into Gay. And Man United just get the feet there and intercept it. And Cunha comes away with the ball. Drops it into Bruno Fernandes. And it's the end of that attack for Everton. 29 minutes gone already, Gaz.
I know, it's mental, isn't it? I will just say, these are the hard games to referee from a positioning point of view. If you notice there, the referee a couple of times is really close and probably closer than he wants to be.
Yeah.
And that, because it's so hard to predict what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And trying to find where to be, and he's looking for ways to get in and out. And it's not easy when the game's like this, where it's unpredictable. Oh,
that's a foul, though. Diallo gets in behind Branthwaite. Branthwaite sort of... He gets. I'm surprised. Do you know what? I'm surprised that's not a yellow.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking
because he knocks it past him. Branthwaite slides in. He sort of deflects it off himself, and Diallo's in behind, and he's going to run into the box with ball there. Branthwaite pulls his back on his shirt, and I think that's why Fernandes is asking, "Why is that not a yellow?" How many times I've seen them being getting a yellow? He's been very lenient there for me. That referee. So I
don't know where Darren's not given that. But for me, that's a yellow card for me.
Yeah, I think he's very lucky there. And you always think as well, don't it, if Branthwaite's next challenge is a definite yellow, if he's already been booked, it's a second yellow, isn't it, in a red card. So it can be, have an implement on game, I would think. So, yeah, he's very lenient with that because you see them in the first 5 minutes, they never book them. They don't, you'll probably agree, they don't tend to book them, do they? But when there's 30 minutes gone, that's definitely further down that line in game where you should see a yellow card.
I think for me there, it's not so much the timing, it's bloody hell.
Very great effort. So Fernandes plays ball into towards penalty spot. It's headed clear by Dewsbury and Dallo picks it up. About 30 yards out, he chests it down, he hits it on volley, and it's curling away from goal, isn't it? Pickford's diving. I don't think he gets there.
I don't think. I don't.
6 inches wide.
Yeah, I think there'll be too much power in that for Pickford to keep out, to be honest with you.
But we've seen Dalot do that plenty of times, haven't we, where he picks it up on edge, but he's got a decent strike on him. To be honest, I remember him doing it at Bramall Lane, where he come out into edge of box and he just curled one, didn't he, into the far corner. It was a great strike.
Yeah. Going back to that yellow card, I just think the shirt's come so far out when he's pulled it as well. That's why I think it's a no-brainer for me.
You can see that it's not like he's tried to get balanced and caught his shirt, because sometimes, I've done it when I played football before, you're trying to get balanced and you end up pulling. It's not an intentional pull. It's like you're finding your balance and you're pulling shirt, you're holding on. But that was he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew he had to drag him back to stop him getting into the box and potentially having a shot or playing someone else in.
No, I totally agree there.
It's cynical, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's why I'm quite shocked. Especially in that position on the field of play as well.
So if you're a Man U player though, and you do that in the next 5 minutes, and then you get a yellow card for it, you're going to be thinking, well, why did Branthwaite not get one and I have?
Hopefully he set his stall out and he's just going to go with it. But it can.
It always takes one though, doesn't it? Where you're going to lose control at game there, because then players are going to be at you. Saying it's not gone one way. Why has it gone other?
Yeah.
But fair enough.
See what happens with the next one.
Yeah. Oh, lovely football here. Bonham plays a 1-2. Ian Dye comes forward. Dewsbury all spare. It comes to him. Branthwaite's made a run on this left-hand side. Comes into Barry. They've got 2 over on side. It comes to Branthwaite. He plays a left-footed cross into the box. Dalot gets a block in, and it's a throw-in. Just on edge at Man United's defensive box. Branthwaite comes across to take the throw-in. He's gained a couple of yards here as well. They're just waiting for something. I don't know. Armstrong makes his run. Doesn't throw it yet. How many yards has he gained here? Look, he's nearly at byline now.
The referee's got a clamp on that. It's his area of the field as well.
100%. Played into the box. Casemiro comes away with it. Amad's made a run. Diallo's made a run. It's wrong ball. Should have gone up at top to Diallo. He got pace to beat Michael Keane there on that left-hand side. Harrison Armstrong has it. He plays it into Barry, plays the first time pass to Gay. Gay looks to switch it. He does. It comes all the way across to Illiman and Dye. Luke Shaw gets the header in, though, and it goes out for an Everton throw-in. It's hard to work out who's been better team here for me. I think it's been pretty even. Yeah,
I do as well. I think Man U have had the better chances, haven't they? But I think Everton, they've nipped the ball up higher up the field of play, I think, more than Man U have. And I think they've had opportunities. It's just that final ball in the final third.
It is. Yeah, it is lacking quality in that final third, 100%.
I think that other than Illiman, I don't think Everton have got anybody who can just turn a game. I really don't.
Do you know what? Like, obviously, Calvert-Lewin, he left, didn't he? Because he'd been injured and he probably wanted to get more game time, and he might have not got it at Everton because they might not have trusted him, with injuries that he's had. But if Everton could have kept him, I think he'd have done a better job than what Barry does up top, personally. I don't think I'm being biased. I think Leeds fans would probably agree with that as well. If they're watching for a free signing, he's done a cracking job for Leeds this season.
Oh yeah, 100% he has.
That's so foul cool as well. Halfway, is it going to be his first yellow card? I don't think so. I think he's still letting it go. It's a pull back. No, he's not interested yet. Or is it referee? Is it Darren England?
Yeah, it's Darren England. That.
Remember, he did a lot of championship. Well, he's worked his way up clearly, because I remember he did the last season, not season before. He did quite a few games for us in championship.
Yeah, he does a lot of VAR, Darren.
Does he?
Yeah, he does quite a lot of VAR.
Luke Shaw into Mainu. Plays a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. Gets it back, switches onto his left. He's looking for the runner in behind. He's still holding on to the ball. He's held on to it too long. Everton clear it, but only as far as Bruno Fernandes. He switches it all the way to the right-hand side into Diego Dalot. Dalot advances forward. He plays a lovely ball into Mbuemo. He gets it on his left foot. He has a shot, and it just goes past the post on Pickford's left-hand side, which Pickford didn't even move for that. He was confident it was going wide. He scuffs this shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
You can see where he's aiming for, but he just doesn't quite
catch it.
Correctly, yeah.
But you see the important bit that went across the bottom, Jord? Sunday, the 8th of March. Do you see it?
What, on Sky? No, I missed it.
It's Sunday, 8th of March, Australian Grand Prix.
Oh, yeah, you went to Grand Prix, didn't you? In
Well, it's
Abu Dhabi, were it?
Abu Dhabi, yeah, it's absolute class. Absolutely. I don't think I'll get to a Grand Prix this year, though. I'll be very surprised if I do.
Leanne's dad and stepmom and that they're all going. That we got offered to go, but I think it's either week before we go away or might even be while we're away. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, they're going to Silverstone for race on Sunday. They booked a hotel down there and that, and I'd have gone. I'd love to have experienced it, and it's probably something that's on my bucket list further down the line.
Yeah, I need to go to Silverstone. I've not been to Silverstone since 2008. It's been a long time since I've been to Silverstone.
I've passed it when I worked down Northampton plenty of times, but just never been to it. Ray says, you guys were brilliant at the after party with Jimmy. Loved it. I just wish I was 20 years younger. I would have been the same. Don't get old, lads. You still look young, Ray. Don't worry about that, mate.
Yeah, it was good. The after party was good yesterday.
It was.
Like I say, I'm still halfway through it. Halfway through it, me and Steph.
I've fast forwarded to bits because obviously I know I won't get a chance to watch it, so that I can sort of remember from it and watch. And it looked good, and it looked like a great atmosphere. You know, obviously it starts off and people are coming in singing songs, and Jimmy's got him up mic, etc. And yeah, it was really, really. I loved it. You know, you can't beat them days, can you? Good people, good crack.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. Mel Drew says, Gaz, we going for food. You might know more about this again. I'm guessing that was something that got said.
Are we going for food? Did he ask me if we were going for food? Yeah, I told him we were going Mr. T's.
He probably can't remember. You're probably a bit inebriated.
Oh, I must have been telling him we're going. I must have told him about 20 times. I was probably levered by then.
A bit more drunk than you thought.
I'm more drunker than I think, though.
You don't show it. To be honest, your face doesn't change. I'll admit that. Like you hold it quite well. Which,
yeah, but don't mean I feel it.
Dave Morwood says they are on their way, aren't they? Down apparently.
Dave's going to go on about this for years.
Oh, 100%. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Last time we seen a double went about 1956 or something like that. I'm sure that's what the thingies are. The history is, and we know that Wednesday likes.
Oh,
great effort from that Orison Armstrong.
Who's it? That
is it Armstrong? Yeah, 37. No, 37's Brand. Wait, isn't it? No, it's James Garner. My apologies. James Garner.
Oh, that's like that.
About 35 yards out. Just whips it up and over the wall. It's hard to beat a keeper from there, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You need a lot of power, but Josh, he's done well. A lot of keepers palm that away.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I agree with that.
He's done really well there.
Ray says, I still love a drink. It's a spice rum and coke. I had a few the other night, but I'm at home and I'm safely, so it's a no problem. Yeah, I don't mind it. Spice rum and coke's nice.
Oh, I can't drink. Literally, I stick to 3 drinks: red wine, Guinness, gin and tonic.
Depends when I get bloated. Not when I get bloated. If I've had loads of Guinness or I'm getting bored at cider, I will switch to either a spice rum and coke or that. Is it honey Jack Daniels and coke? Really nice.
Oh, I can't drink all like that, mate.
You can't?
No.
It just finishes night after night.
I just don't like it.
I suppose you stick to what you like at the end of the day, don't you?
You're right. You're totally right there.
Luke Shaw's just brought down Illiman and Dye on right hand side. So it's a free kick to Everton. It's really on the sideline, so it's probably going to get. Surely it gets whipped into the box, especially when you've got Branthwaite, Tarkowski, and Keane all up there. I'd be surprised if they played this short. Just on 40 minutes as well. So 40 minutes gone. 5 minutes until half time plus injury.
Yeah.
It's been a very even game. I expect a couple more goals in this, if I'm quite honest, but cancelling each other out. It goes into the box, onto the penalty spot. Tarkowski goes to challenge. Casemiro wins it. And Buemo's going to look to drive forward. He knocks it past Branthwaite, but it only goes as far as Gay. Branthwaite comes back to the halfway line, and it's going to go all the way back here. Eric Bonham has it. He plays it centrally, Pickford. It goes all the way back to Paul says, evening everyone, bit late, needed cider from the shop. Yeah, we've just been talking about alcohol, haven't we, mate? So
Yeah.
I'm a cider drinker. Good to see you, Paul, anyway.
Yeah.
He says, hit the we'll say like and subscribe, please. 36 watching and only 16 likes, yeah. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. It's completely free. Hit the notification bell next to it and you'll see when we're always live on Ramble SC as well.
I did see your result, by the way, the other day, Paul. 2-0. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, working at a Derby fans house today.
Yeah.
I can't remember where now. Ripley, I think. And he said he was disappointed. Disappointed with Derby's performance. They didn't really get going, he said. And he weren't very happy with it. But it can happen, can't it? These results can pop up every now and then. You're not going to be winning every game. But Derby, I think, this season have been fantastic. And I think even if they didn't make playoffs, I think their fans can be happy after what they saw last season. So, and Day comes away here, plays it in behind to James Garn. It's a great tackle from Bruno Fernandes, but it just goes out for a corner. It's an Everton corner. And yeah, Paul was saying he reckons Everton 2, Man Utd 0, which has been Everton. To be honest, Everton of the last 5 minutes have probably had the better of the attacks, but again, it's lacking in the final third in quality. KX says, can we get 6th, lads? Let's be honest, with all the traffic in front of. Yeah, I think there's too much traffic. I don't think it's going to happen. It's nice to still have it. Well, why can't we think that we can get it? Because we need, otherwise what's the point in the rest of the season? We might as well not bother. So we need to have a target, don't we? And that's going to be a target for United. I think we'll be close. I do think we'll be close, but for me, Wrexham are better than us.
Yeah, they've just lost Fingy, though, haven't they? Who've they lost? They've just had somebody out for the season, haven't they?
Yeah, Ben Sheaf looks like a season-ending injury, which is that will be a big loss for them. Definitely, he's an important player, isn't he?
For me, it's very much we can, 100% we can, because I think we can beat anyone in this league on our day. My concern is, are we consistent enough? And we're going to know that. I think we're going to know about that in the next 3 or 4 games. I think if we go out and get 4 or even 6 points in these next 2 games, I think it's game on.
We've got Cobb's a tough game. Cobb's a very tough game.
And then we've got QPR on Saturday.
I think if we can get a point against Cobb and hopefully beat QPR and just see where we are after that. And then there's a few, I think, something like out of our last 14 or 13 games, I don't know if 8 or 9 are at home, which obviously we've been playing better away at home than we have away from home. So, yeah, there's you'd probably like to fancy us, wouldn't you?
I just think if we don't win one of the next 2, I think it's game on. I think it'll be too much to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
For me, we've got to go on a winning run. I feel like we have to have like a 5-game winning streak to pick up them points, like a maximum of 15 points there, and then have a look at it. And I think teams then might start to think, if we do, teams might take us more seriously and believe that we're necking that late push. But I think it's me just like as a coping thing, just telling myself we're not going to make it, so that if we don't, I'm not disappointed. I'm still happy from where we have been. To get to 14th, I'm still pretty happy, and we've done double over Wednesday, so it's not from start that we had. It's not an awful season.
No, and I think when Jimmy was on, I was watching Jimmy and Lee on the pre-match today, and if Wilder, we'd be sat on 62 points.
Where would that put the league? Is that like third?
Yeah, second or third. Yeah. If Wilder had been, if Wilder had got the same sort of form he's had since he's come back.
Yeah, they have like average points. It works out to that.
Yeah. 62.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
We should put you joint second with Borough at the moment.
I said, I think we were talking before yesterday's game when it's 3 minutes added on. We're on 45 minutes and 3 minutes have been added on. I said if he'd have been here from the start, I said top 4. I think I said to you yesterday. I think that's where we'd have been. No, I don't think that's an unfair assessment, and it proves it with points per game that we're picking up on an average. So Mark just says here, guys, you asked me about 15 times, are we going for food, despite telling him I was going.
Yeah, Because I wanted him to stay so he could come for food. I remember that. I wasn't absolutely livid then. That was me just saying, come for food. Because I wanted him to stay. I didn't want him to bugger off home. And I was just trying to
a shot from Fernandez. He's saying it's a corner. He's curled it to far post. It goes over the bar. Pickford watched it. He reckons it takes a deflection. I don't know if it's probably going to show you at replay. I hope. So we can explain it a bit more. And it were a free kick on halfway. It was a diagonal pass from, I think, Lou Shaw, all the way over to, or it might have been Fernandez himself, all the way over to Ahmad on this right-hand side. Yeah, it's a diagonal. And it's just showing Maguire here, so I don't know what to think. But Ahmad played it into the box. It come out to Bruno on edge of box. Still not showing you if it takes a deflection, but yeah, he hit it from just on edge of box and it went over the bar. Goal kick was taken. Oh, and Everton lose possession again. It's definitely going into 0-0 at half time. I'll be very, very surprised.
Darren England's in a great position there as a referee. That's where you want him to be, so you can see that deflection. I'll be very surprised if I did it to him.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the problem with player reaction and things like that. Player reaction there thinks he must have got that wrong. But the problem is when it's Fernandez, Fernandez does that all the time. Players do that all the time.
True,
Players do it all the time, and that's why you can't got player reaction.
You're taking that into account then, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know he's trying to pull a fast one on you because he's hit his shot of a bar at the end of the day. Mark also says 73 years since a double-double.
Was it that? Yeah, 50s. Yeah, somebody said 50s.
And then Paul says, is that 44 wins, 18 losses? I think.
No, it's closer than that. If that's United Wednesday, it's closer than that. I know it is. That's something else.
Yeah.
What are you talking there, mate? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, unless it comes further. This goal needs a game, says Ray, and then he says here, I think that you are definitely getting into the playoffs. And I say last day. Well, we play you, don't we, last day?
Yeah.
It's Derby away. I think I've got a mixed track record when I've gone to Derby for games that I've seen. I went last season, we won 1-0. I've seen us win 2-1 before. I've also seen us lose 2-0 when Tom Lawrence scored. And I can't remember, it might be Waghorn. I might be wrong. So I've probably been about 4 or 5 times, and I think I've seen 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. It's a bit very mixed bag. I think it's half time. 0-0. Everton 0, Man United 0. Very edgy. Both teams a bit edgy. I mean, possession, losing possession, playing a press, making mistakes. I wouldn't say either. Like Man U had probably the best chance, weren't it, when Pickford made that save?
Yeah, that was like early on.
What, couple of minutes in, weren't it? Like probably no later than 5 minutes. So yeah, it's not been the best of games, but half time anyway. He also says gutted against Watford. I'd look playoffs, but like I said, last day decided with 4 clubs contest. Yeah, for a neutral, people have loved that, wouldn't it? Because it'll make a good spectacle, good viewing last game of the season for those that aren't involved in it. But for me, I hope we're in 6th and 4 points clear going into that last game of the season, so it doesn't matter. But there's definitely, for me, would you say there's only one place up for grabs? Because I think there is.
Oh,
unless something changes.
So when I did all about the championship last week with Paul and Lou, which is going to be on again this week potentially for those that are wanting to watch it, a little plug there. I don't know with Hull. They lost at the weekend. I think Ipswich they won't drop many points. I think they've got a good team, but I don't know. Potentially Hull. Potentially
can be catchable. They're 5th,
could be catch. I think the likes. If we're saying that we've got potential to catch Wrexham, which is 6 points, you're saying Derby, Watford, Preston could all catch Hull. If we're saying that,
I won't rule Southampton at me. I said it to Jim. We were doing a watch-along the other day, and they have enough quality still in that team. I think Southampton to be able to still make that push. And what are they, about 2 points off, 3 points off, something like that? I can't remember what result they had at weekend.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it now. They're 4 points behind Wrexham.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. There might be someone that comes through and complete surprises like a Preston. I don't think they will, but you just never know.
I think it's us, Southampton, Wrexham. Derby's front three are a good front three.
Yeah.
was can they carry on doing what they're doing? I think Watford are hit and miss. Preston did not look good the other night when I did the watch along with Lou.
They weren't great against Blackburn, were they?
No, they weren't. Bristol City, you just don't know which Bristol City turn up. QPR, again, you don't know which QPR are going to turn up.
Yeah.
But then again, if we're on 45, you're saying Swansea. I can't see Swansea being consistent enough. I really can't.
They're better at home, aren't they? I think Swansea. I'm not sure they're like what they're like on road, but I know they've had a decent record at home, but not. I don't know if they've had a greater record away from home. I mean, I might be completely wrong. It's just what I'm remembering off the top of my head. We're going on to obviously we're covering a Premier League game, so going on to the Premier League table. Arsenal slipping up a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah,
61 points. But Man City's got a game in hand over them. They're only 5 points off them, so that could, I don't know that game in hand's against, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
Villa or Man U are included in that now. I think it's just a 2-horse race, that title race.
Oh yeah, 100% 2-horse race. But if you look at their next games, Arsenal got Chelsea next, not an easy game.
Yeah,
Man City have got
Brighton away as well.
Yeah,
after that, that's a tough game. That Brighton away, it's never easy to go to Amex and pick points up there.
Yeah, I think
Liverpool in 6th. I mean, that's a fight, isn't it, for Europa League spot there with Chelsea. Man U are only a point clear of Chelsea, so Chelsea could still potentially get into a Champions League spot. It's tight there. But even Brentford in 7th, if they can have a bit of a run, they could knock on door for a European spot. I know they're probably knocking on door for a Conference League spot there, I would think, in 7th, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I think Villa will be okay. I think Villa will get a Champions League spot. I'll be surprised if they don't.
Yeah.
But their form's poor. They've only got one win in the last 4.
Yeah, they're not.
No.
They can go on a run, though. You know that Villa can go on a run and
yeah, they can.
And potentially, pick a few more points up when other teams might drop them. So interesting down at bottom of the table, though. You've got, obviously, we know Wolves are bottom with 10. Burnley are the second bottom with 19. But this is the interesting bit. It's West Ham had picked up more points recently than I even realised. And they're on 25 points, sat on 18th in the last relegation spot. But Forest have been dragged back down into this. They're on 27 points, only 2 points clear of West Ham. And even Tottenham are 16th on 29 points. Like, could you imagine if a big team like Tottenham went down? I don't think they will, but
you say that. You say that they've not won it one game in the last 5. Their form is the same as Wolves at the moment in the last 5, and they've got Fulham next, and Fulham's not an easy place to go. They're probably lucky that the likes of West Ham and Burnley have got Brentford and Liverpool next, but I don't know. There's something wrong with that club.
Well, were we covering Tottenham? When Leeds played Tottenham, when we did a watch along, I can't remember exactly.
Might be.
Or it might be. I know we did a Leeds Forest. I can't remember if we did a Tottenham one as well. And I said then that a lot of their players, I think, you can't keep going through these man. Because I thought Frank, well, he did a decent job at Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
I think the players have got to take a longer look at themselves because they're a bit like what Man U's situation where players probably just coming in and happy to take the wages because they're just not turning up, are they? Yeah, I agree with you. There's something deeply wrong. Now, whether it's because they spent all that money on ground and they've not been able to improve team as much because they're not spending as much money, I don't know. It's a strange one because Tottenham have always been a decent team, but more recently. Did they finish 16th last season? I know them and Man U were down there, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they finished 17th, didn't they?
Is that not what it were?
I think so, yeah. They were.
They've not even improved. If you're looking at that, 16th now, so they've improved one place, if that's correct. It's really, really poor from them. I'm just trying to see, like Leeds are... I've been impressed with Leeds this season.
Me too.
Like, I think out of the 3 teams that come up, well, it's probably between them and Burnley. I didn't think either of them had great summer transfer windows, should I say. Forest, they spend money like you've never known. Yeah. So Leeds, Burnley, who else went up? Sunderland, weren't it? Sunderland money, and They've got their points early doors, aren't they? They're on 12 now. They're 12, sorry, on 36 points, but they got their points early doors that probably enough to, I'd say, keep them safe. I think they'll get enough to stay up. But yeah, Leeds, I wasn't sure at the start of the season if they'd have. I thought they were in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were in trouble. I thought they might have been coming back down, but massive fair play to them. They picked up 31 points and getting a draw at Villa at weekend that's a massive result for them. Especially when they were 1-0 up, weren't they? 1-0 up until 88th minute, and then Tammy Abraham scored. So they're probably going to feel hard done to there, thinking that they're going to get 3 points. And their Leeds' next game. It's this Saturday, isn't it? R5 kickoff, Man City at home.
Yeah. I think Leeds have got enough to stay up. Personally, I think I can't see Spurs going at the weekend and going to beat Fulham. I just don't. They might get a draw. It's a derby as well.
Yeah.
Forest, Brighton. It depends which Brighton turn up. Let's be honest. Right. West Ham ain't getting anything at Liverpool. I can't see Burnley getting anything this weekend at Brentford. But then again, you never know. With Burnley at the moment,
they got a draw, didn't they? Burnley this weekend, though. They got a draw. Yeah, I know Chelsea had a man sent off, but it shows courage, didn't it, and a bit of balls to. They were 1-0 down, and they were only 28 minutes where they played where Chelsea played. 18 minutes where Chelsea played with 10 men, and they threw subs on. They put Ashley Barnes on, and Zian Fleming got a goal in 93rd minute. So they'll have been ecstatic to get a point there. But yeah, who do you think your bottom three is then?
Yeah, so I was just thinking this. A few weeks ago, I was on about Palace, but they seem to have found a little bit again.
They're 10 points clear now, then.
Yeah, so I think they'll be all right. I think it's between. I think Wolves and Burnley are gone. I can't.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's a given. I don't think it's between 3 teams. I think it's between Spurs, Forest, and West Ham. For me, I'm not sure what the running's like.
Well, Forest, let's have a look what last few. So Forest, if we just say the last 4 games, Forest play Chelsea away, Newcastle at home, Man U away, and then Bournemouth at home.
I'd be worried if I was Forest listening to that.
I would be looking at that. West Ham, again, we'll go with their last 4. So their last 4 is furthest out. Brentford away, Arsenal at home, Newcastle away, and then Leeds at home. So again, that's not fair. There's a couple of dodgy fixtures like Newcastle away and Arsenal at home. If Arsenal are still fighting for the title, which I fully expect they will be.
Yeah. Won't be over there.
That's a big game for probably both teams at that stage. Have we said Spurs? Did I say Spurs?
No, we did Spurs.
Spurs' last 4 is Villa away, Leeds at home, Chelsea away, and then Everton at home last game of the season again. You got Villa away.
I think Forest will
dodgy one.
I think it'll be Forest. Spurs. I'll be definitely worried. I don't know. I think is it Somerville for West Ham?
Yeah, good player.
I think he's been absolutely quality.
Ex-Leeds player, isn't it?
Yeah, last 7 or 8 games, I think he's been absolute class.
Yeah,
gets in the box, he'll score some goals for them.
Yeah.
Forest just seems to. I think Forest and Spurs are I think West Ham will be fine. I think it's one of.
What, you think they'll just have enough to get out of it?
Yeah, I think they will. I think it'll be Forest. I really do.
I'm torn, between Forest and West Ham at the moment. I know that can change that in a few weeks, but I'm looking at them now and the fixtures that they've got. Both teams have got coming up.
You asked me 3 weeks ago, I would have said Palace.
Yeah, and I agreed with you. I remember we definitely chat about it, and I agreed with you, but they've managed to get themselves, even though the form's not great.
Well, they've got 6 out of the last 9, haven't they? Ain't too bad.
Yes, they have. So it started with a win at Brighton, which is obviously rivals game, innit? They're 2 rivals. Then, that was a crazy one. They're losing at home to Burnley, which is a game you'd have probably fully expected them to win. They lost 3-2, but then they beat a struggling Wolves 1-0, didn't they, at weekend? It were a 90th minute winner as well. Evan Gesand getting that goal for Palace. They had a man sent off. Wolves, they had Krejci get sent off. But yeah, I expect, from winning FA Cup, it's a bit like what Leicester did, I suppose, weren't it? Winning FA Cup and then having a down season after because they played in Europe, and they probably prioritised Europe, you would say, which I fully get it for a team like that. But 10 points clear. Doesn't that remind you of when we did it? They went down that 2006-7 season, weren't it? We were 10 points clear at probably about this stage of the season. We 10 games, and you'd have thought we had enough to probably see it through, and we ended up going down. So if you look at it that way, you could say, can't rule Palace out that one, but then they've got a much better team than what we had back then. Better team and a lot more quality in the team to back them, haven't you?
Yeah, I think they'll. I just think there's poorer teams out there, and I'll put Spurs among that team. Then, by the way,
if you're looking at their form and how they're playing, they're not picking much up. They're definitely in it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think their injuries. I think if you put their injuries into a starting 11, they're getting more sides in that bottom half of the league.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Let's get through some more comments. About Ray says, "I've said before, no chance." Well, I think it's not about United's chance of playoffs. But whilst it's possible, let's keep hoping. Yes, I'm fickle, and that's probably where I'm at as well, Ray. If I'm quite honest. Ian says, although there's traffic, they all have to play each other, and we have to play most of them. Yeah, no, fair enough. I agree. I get everyone's point. I think everyone just deals with it differently, don't they? KX says, I agree with consistency. For me, we always look nervous defensively. Yeah. Although I've been happy with the pairing of Tanganga and Bindon. Well happy with them, and I wouldn't have expected that from Bindon from start of season, but he's took his chance, and we've said it before. I know I'd definitely like to sign him, but I think it'd be tough because we know what Forest are like when it comes to us trying to sign players from. They want premium money, don't they? So I think he'll cost too much, unfortunately.
Agreed.
Ray says, "Yep, guys, too much to do, but you never know. Lose against Cov, and that will be it." He thinks. Mark says, "What was Mrs. Motson's reaction?" To be honest, mate, I can't remember. I just remember saying,
"Kind of a good night."
She'd ordered kebab. In, and I remember walking through it door. She passed it. I probably smiled and laughed at her, and then she passed me kebab, and we just sat eating. And I think we
laughed at her.
Say again.
You laughed at her.
I probably laughed, yeah, because down.
How did you not wear that kebab?
Because she's not a nasty person. I'm a lucky man.
Very lucky. You would have got mental if she laughed at you and you walked through.
I'll tell you what, if it had been opposite way around, then I probably wouldn't have walked in door until 10 o'clock last night if we'd have lost, because she'd have then been in bed and I wouldn't have had to see her.
Yeah.
No, Paul was saying 44 watching and 18.
Yeah, I did see
I get what you mean now. Derby, we're fancying it. I've been booked in with Jim to do a watch along on Blades Ramble, but there's chance that can change. We'll see. We'll see. I think I probably want to go no matter what position we're in. Last game of the season, I'd like to go. So if we can get tickets, then it'd be a nice away day. That, and obviously it'd be nice if you can get up for it as well, guys.
I think something in my head says, "Oh no, Saturday the 2nd. I don't fly to Australia till the 5th." Oh, I've been told no. Just straight out there. Just
take her on a shopping trip. You'll be all right.
So I'll bring her along.
Hope you can hear that, Steph.
You can hear. It's all right. I can bring her with me. She's lucky charm at the moment until that ends. She's coming every game.
Oh, we had kicked off, by the way. Ball goes into the box. Oh, Armstrong has a shot, and it's just too close to Lemons. He dives to his left-hand side, and he saves the ball. And Dai spinning Casemiro, cuts it back into Dewsbury all on edge. He plays it into Armstrong. He has the shot, and it's just too close to Lemons.
Freaking hell, first 30
seconds. Say what he does well to get it through Dallow's legs there.
Mm.
We'll come back to it.
You can't get that tight to Illiman.
Oh, no, he'll just turn you.
Yeah.
Everton playing an high press. Man Utd trying to play it out from the back. I'll come back to it. Will the plug socket says, "So you trying to flag down Arblaster yesterday, Jord, for the after party? Valiant effort, mate. He seemed in a rush yesterday." Yeah, he did. Gaz got a picture of him, actually. Gaz got there first, got a picture of him, and asked him if he'd come on, but he said, "I'm sorry, mate, I can't." And then he did sort of he had a couple more pictures and he rushed out, didn't he? So
he was rushing around yesterday.
It's one of them things. It's hard sometimes, and you got to respect that. If they don't want to come on, they don't want to come on, and fair play to them that do. Away come Everton here again. Gay nearly loses his footing, but he manages to regroup. Armstrong has it. It is a step over. Dallo's closing him down well into Gay. Gay into Dewsbury Hall. Looks for the pass back, but it comes to Armstrong instead. He plays the ball back to Dewsbury Hall. He crosses one into the box. There's no one there. Luke Shaw heads it clear onto the edge. And it comes into James Garner and Ndiaye. 2 men on Ndiaye, but it comes into Garner. Back into Eric Benham. He has a shot from distance. It's blocked, and Luke Shaw just clears it all the way up. Michael Keane heads it back, and it's still with Everton, and they're still in Man United's half.
Yeah, out at the moment, can they?
Yeah. Branthwaite plays it into Dewsbury Hall. Tries to knock it past Mano. He does. Comes back to Branthwaite. Gay. Oh, lovely ball in behind. James Garner. Oh, and then Barry loses it, and Shaw clears it up onto halfway. Dave Morwood says, last time I went to Derby, it was baseball field.
Ground.
It was ground, but it was like a ploughed field. Kayak says, I want to aim high, say Millwall are catchable, but it's just conceding silly goals. I think Millwall's a bit too
that's
far.
a stretch, that. I think that's a stretch.
Yeah. Andrew says, was Kyle Walker good crack in the hotel, Gaz? Heard he and Brewster kept Phillips company after his red.
I didn't see him.
I think it was Mountain, wasn't it? Mountain and a few others that saw him.
Yeah, but they saw him in the ground, didn't they? I
think
they saw him in the ground.
I never saw him in the hotel, personally.
I didn't see him, but I do know that his little one was in the hotel. So he might have gone upstairs.
Yes, because he come on camera, didn't he? Yeah, he did. They got him on camera, so he might have, whether he were upstairs at that point.
I know
where a few players went upstairs, didn't they? So it could have been.
Yeah, your mum got a picture with Gus, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Yeah, we got my nephew a picture with Gus as well. Yeah, it's brilliant. You know what? You can't fault players because 90% of them, they're all they're happy to make a kid's day, aren't they? And have a picture. That's what you like to see at your club, isn't it? They're making kids because they look up to them at the end of the day. It's their idols, aren't isn't it?
Not like Chelsea, yeah.
Oh.
You
see that going on that? It's terrible. Walk straight past, but that's Iron, isn't it? Thinking that they're Billy Big, you know what?
It does my head in that.
Away come Everton. Dewsbury all over halfway line. Barry makes a run. Dewsbury all still keeps the ball, plays it into Ndiaye. It's a poor ball, and Lamens just picks it up. Paul says, Dave, you're not wrong, bro. 70s and 80s was the worst, though. Evening Colour King says, evening Jordan Gaz. The man in black. I'm hoping for Man United dropping points tonight and hopefully shipping a lot of goals. Great win for you on Sunday. Yes, obviously Cooler King's a Villa fan, so he'll definitely play into his hand if Man United concede plenty of goals, drop that goal difference and keep Villa in front. How many points were they in front? Can you remember looking?
Yeah, there's 6. I'm just looking now. So they're 5 points behind Villa.
Yeah.
But they played the same. This is a live table. They're 5 points behind. This is live.
Yeah, so as it stands, it's the same amount of games.
Yeah, same amount of games. Goal difference exactly the same.
Oh, Buemo misses from 2 yards out. So I think it were Manu, or sorry, not Manu. It were Ahmad Diallo who plays the ball. Do you know what? It's a lovely ball in behind. Tarkovsky's watching the runner in Buemo. So just have a look. It's not. It is Manu. Manu whips one in behind defence. Tarkovsky slides in, sort of sticks his foot out. It deflects up off him. And it drops perfectly to Mbuemo. He's 2 yards out, and he's absolutely smashed it with a rushing Pickford coming at him. And he just skies it up at bar. Gets that on target, it's in. It's 1-0 Man U. It's a poor miss, that, for me.
That's where Pickford's really good, though. I think.
It puts him it gives him that split second where he's not got a chance to think about it, has he? And he's just made the wrong decision. So, fair play to Pickford, but I still think Mbuemo should be doing better. Going on about Sunday, we were very happy with Cooler King.
Yes, we was.
I don't know if you've seen the after party. Go back and watch it. You'll see how drunk we were having a celebrations. Let's put it that way. And Paul also says you could kick the ball 60 foot and it wouldn't bounce. It stopped dead. That's not about the old ground. And Manu are in again here. Branthwaite just gets back. Dallo has it on the byline. He's just inside box. He cuts backwards into Diallo. Everton have got back really well. Casemiro has a shot from about 40 yards. I don't know why.
Why is he shooting from there?
I don't know. He should have kept hold of that, and then it's just cleared, and Maguire plays it back to Lemons. Paul says, it's a shame you can't see the emoji. Chat. He's got a thumbs up. It says, it's good. Does he mean can't say it or see it? I'm looking at that. So we've got stop dead, and he's got a ram on it. Laughing faces, thumbs up, a ram. I'll go with that anyway. Kayak says, Forest buying £60 million players worked for 2 or 3 seasons, it seems. Well, you knew they had to spend money when they went up to beat us in semi-final and then won the final. They had to spend money to stand a chance. It's a bit like what Sunderland, but they overspent, didn't they? They went absolutely crackers, which is their owners an absolute.
I wonder if it's going to hit their FFP eventually. Because their turnover can't be that high.
No, surely not. Unless they, stay in Europe and keep playing in Europe, which they're not going to after this season, are they? Unless they win. No. Are they still in FA Cup? I can't remember. That's the only chance they'll get if there is. Oh, Ron Ball, I think, and Dyer in then, but we're coming to Dewsbury Hall, 30 yards out, looks like he's going to shoot, cuts back, he's looking for a foul, it's not, it's intercepted well by Man United. It's a bit end-to-end this, I'm quite liking this second half. Both teams are starting to try and go for it a bit more. Great tackle from Tarkowski on Diallo. Cunha has it on left, plays it onto halfway line with Manu. Manu should look for Casemiro, he still carries it instead, he's gone about 10 yards forward. Into Mbuemo, he knocks it onto his left foot.
Jeez.
And it's just intercepted, it's poor. Pickford clears it all the way up to halfway, and Barry brings it down. But Manu intercepts him, and away come Man United with the ball with Luke Shaw. Shaw plays it into Harry Maguire. Manu knocks it inside Everton's half. Plays a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. Plays it out to Casemiro. Casemiro looks wide to Dalot. Fernandes has made a run in behind. He gets it. He plays a cross into the box. It's a low ball, and Gay just intercepts it. Surely they're going to clear this. Eric Bono has it. They're messing about with it at back. Man U are playing a really high press. It's just cleared by Michael Keane. And Barry wins the header, but flicks it over halfway. And Yoro brings it forward. Brentford, Bournemouth and Brighton are the ones punching out of all the teams, says Kayak.
Yeah, I don't disagree there.
In behind, Dalot plays it backwards. They're asking for an handball. None of players are. That's Man United fans. I don't think it was. And it's probably too close to him. Even if it does it, his arm, he can't. His arms are in a natural position there for me. Diallo plays it into Manu, goes to Casemiro. He plays a ball into the box. Mbuemo gets the header. It goes wide, and it's going to be an Everton goal kick.
It didn't look handball.
Dylan says, good luck for Everton. Mark says, Derby doesn't have a Selfridges or Dunelm. That's going to
where the Dunelms come from, by the way. What? Oh, so Steph's already looking up now at Derby for the designer outlet. It's a designer outlet. She's already
Drake, I know you're a Man United fan. Appreciate the song and appreciate you coming, but there's no swearing on here, please. It's a family channel. Thank you for commenting in. Paul said Derby's Dunelm is on Ascot Drive, Mark. So there you go. There is a Dunelm. Good to see my boy Brewster. He's still having an influence in the changing room. Will says, my mate works at the club and reckons players were told to get home and rest due to commentary. However, he could have just said that, so we agreed to go to Kurdistan quicker. Yeah,
I do.
They'll be able to enjoy it, but they've also got to have an eye on commentary out there, get a bit of rest in his. It's a big game for us, isn't it? Still,
I reckon if it was no game till Saturday, I think it would have been a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, 100%. They'd have all been out, wouldn't they? But
yeah,
when you've got a midweek game, they have to get the rest in. I don't know what's happened here, Gaz. I don't know if you've seen it. And Mbuemo's gone down, holding his face. Ball got played through him behind. I don't know if it was Keane or Tarkowski who sort of like checks him off. Pickford picked ball up, and then Mbuemo goes down, holding his face.
He runs into Tarkowski. He just runs into him.
He's trying to pull a fast one. There we go. He gets in behind. Tarkowski's just shielding it off for Pickford. He does. Tarkowski's trying to shield him off. I don't know if he catches him with elbow a bit.
He just stands it. No.
He stands his ground, but it's his left arm. Watch, you'll see it from this.
Yeah, but all he do.
Oh, he's not. No, he don't catch him. His left arm is there, but he's just shielding himself. He doesn't. His elbow doesn't extend.
But one thing I always say, look at his fist.
What if he's clenched?
Yeah, look at his fist. Look what he does with his fist. I don't think it's a red card, by the way.
I've gone past it now, so you'll have to tell me because.
So Tarkowski, he knows what he's doing. I don't think he swings an arm. I don't think it's a red card or anything. But one thing he knows is it's coming, and he tenses. He tenses like you can't see it on the camera.
Is that
he literally does that.
Impact, I suppose?
Yeah. So, and that's what he's done. He's done that. He's braced for it. He knows he's coming. But
yeah,
there's nothing. The thing that I don't like about that is Mbemi's gone down, holding his face, acting like he's all in pain. The referee's come up to him, spoke to him, he just drops his hand and just talks to him like his face is just miraculously recovered.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And I bloody
can't see who's coming off yet. Oh, Amad Diallo comes off, and Benjamin, love to know how you pronounce this one, Sesko, yeah. Sometimes I know when you've seen it above that S, it has that like V sort of thing, so like Chesko. But yeah, we'll just call him Sesko because it's not. It's easy to pronounce that way. Ray says, "Yeah, we still love Brewster. Our Derby fan on here. Wish you well, pal."
Yeah, I like Brewster. I always have. It
was the worst pitch, and League One having a chat between themselves. Brick says, "Back to the Webby and O'Neill show." Okay, thank you, mate. And Aid says, "Villa, Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool are all doing the Chuckle Brother routine over who gets the Champions League."
I don't think Liverpool get it.
I'm not too sure. They're a bit inconsistent, aren't they?
Yeah, that's fair. I'll be honest with you. My opinion at the moment would be Villa and Man U. But
yeah, no, I think I agree there. I agree there. Still a long way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. And Man United.
11 games left, isn't there? So it can happen. But yeah, I think if you're looking at form and that, you definitely say Man U. I know it's 0-0 here now. I think Man U this second half have probably edged it in for being a better team. And Bremo obviously had that chance, which I think he should have scored. They've had probably more attacks. I would say Everton. They've had a couple of sells. Obviously, they've had that shot from Armstrong, weren't it? But which we saved. And that's probably about it for them for this second half. We're on 58 minutes, 52 seconds. So just over half an hour left in this game. Still 0-0 for them that's just joining us. So Everton 0, Man United 0. I think the game's just starting to pick up a bit of speed now after a pretty lacklustre first half. Yoro tries to play a ball forward. It's a great tackle. Do you know what? I've been really impressed with Dewsbury this season.
Yeah.
Really, really. I've liked him. You know, he went to Chelsea from Leicester. It didn't work out for him, did it?
No.
It didn't work out for him there. And he's come to Everton and he's picked up his form and found his level again. And yeah, I've been quite impressed with him. Garner has it on halfway line. Tarkowski then plays a lofted ball up top. Maguire heads it down. Casemiro plays it into Yoro. Comes in their own box and it goes back to the keeper who just goes long. Sesko goes to, it's an high foot. Surely, referee. Not seen that one. Away come Man U. Cunha has it. It's left hand side. Bruno Fernandes now. Onto his right foot. He comes backwards. Luke Shaw takes a few touches. It's into Menu. Menu plays into Casemiro. Good football from Man United. Playing in the triangles. One touch stuff. It's played over the top. And I think it's just a bit of a forced ball. And Garner does really well. Knocks it away from Menu and goes long. It's going to go all the way into the keeper though. And that stops that attack. Paul says, fun fact about Derby County, it was one of the easiest grounds to get to from 1960 to the 1980s without paying. I think we know what you did then, Paul. It says it's top 5 for Champions League, not 4.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought it would be. It's just obviously when you're looking at live league table, it doesn't fully show you that. Not from what I would do anyway.
Yeah, Premier League website that I'm on says different.
Yeah.
Because it's top 4 plus 5th is for the Europa.
Yeah, which I can't remember. It's all to do with how many points all English teams how many teams have gone through in Europe, and it's how they work it out. So yeah, it's top 5. Thank you for that. So as it stands, it'll be, what was that then? It's Arsenal, Villa, Man City, Man U,
United, Chelsea.
and Chelsea. Yeah.
You're above them on points.
Dylan Bruce says, "What score you think for Everton Man U?" Well, at the moment, I think someone might nick it 1-0, and I'm going to go in Man U. I think.
I said 2-0 Man U. I say it's been a 0-0.
There's every chance, but I don't know. I just think someone will get one. And if Man United score now, then Everton are going to have to come out and go for it a little bit more. I think Man U have looked more like scoring, but it's still not by much. They've still been wasteful, haven't they, both teams? But look at that. Everton had it. They've lost it again. And Buemo comes. He's looking for Dallo on outside of him. That's a foul, surely, referee. Don't care. Away come Everton. Branthwaite, over halfway line. Plays a lovely ball into Barry that's in behind. Oh, it's just too far. He's still going to get to it. And Dye's asking for it. He gets it. He's advancing towards box. He takes it past Maguire. Into Gay. Gay has a shot. Great block from Luke Shaw.
It's with your left foot.
I know.
Your left.
Yeah, it's an Everton throw-in unless referee's given something here, which I'm not sure on. Leighton Baines, is he a coach now at Everton? We're just talking to David Moyes, so obviously he's not anymore, so it's got to be. Let's have a look. Great number, 6. Yeah, watching and 25 likes. Get what you've done there, mate. Danny says, "Hi, guys. It was nice getting to meet you in the hotel yesterday." Yeah, and it was nice to meet you as well. Thank you for coming and saying hello. Anytime you see us, always come and say hello. We're a pleasant and chatty lot, is what I will say.
That is for sure.
Jamie says, "Why have I got a feeling this is going to end 0-0? Probably because it is 0-0, Jamie. And neither team have been clinical enough. Wrong one. Mills into the box. Armstrong plays it back to Branthwaite. Casemiro goes diving in. Dewsbury has a shot. It's flashed across box. It's deflected and it goes off for a corner. Aid says, "Are you boys looking forward to Tottenham in the Championship next season?" I mean, it'd be crazy, wouldn't it? If they we already said earlier, Aid, that there's every chance that they're not pulling up any trees, so they could go down. They'd have to sell a lot of players, but they'd still be a big team in that division. Like, I'd fully expect. Well, like when Newcastle come down that time, I'd fully expect them to go back up.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a great ground. I've been to their ground. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to. I went when we were winning with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, that went same game I went, and yeah, it's a fantastic ground, and it'd be certainly a great away day again.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to referee there as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Again, sorry?
I was lucky enough to referee there.
Well. Oh, what for women's?
Yeah, I did a
women's game.
Spurs, West Ham. I think it was West Ham. West Ham? I can't remember now.
Was that in Super League as well, or when it was split? When they both down in Championship?
No, that was a pre-season friendly. All
right, okay, yeah. It's a good experience, then, isn't it? You get to see what players get to see at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, the change room's huge. It's bigger than my front room and kitchen put together.
There's going to be so referees already had a word. There's pushing and shoving. Goes in. Lamens clears it. Edge box. Gay has a shot. It's deflected out back onto edge box. And Everton now come backwards. Eric Bonham plays it into Gay. Gay goes wide to Armstrong. Armstrong's having a run at Sesko. He cuts backwards. Eric Bonham now has it again. He comes out wide to Branthwaite on this left-hand side. Everton keeping the ball for a change. And Dyer makes a run centrally, but it goes out wide. He now picks it. Oh, it's a poor ball into him. And Sesko comes away with it. He plays it into Cunha. Chance for Man United here. It's 2-on-1. Cunha's going through the centre. Plays Sesko in. Oh, what's a bad decision from Cunha? And he knows it.
What's he doing?
He slipped. He slipped. He should have just... He's held onto the ball for too long there. I mean, Sesko peels off, I think it was Michael Keane. And he makes his run. He only has to play him in there, Cunha. If he doesn't hold onto the ball here, Sesko's in. I'm not saying he'd score, but it's a massive chance missed there for Man United, and I think he'll be disappointed with himself.
No, I agree there. That's what I mean. It's just that final third today for both teams has just been so poor.
Yeah, 100%.
Defences have just been on top.
Sheila says, "Evening, lads. Can I ask you what you think of the EFL proposal for top 8 for the players?" I'm all for it. And the reason why I'm all for it is because next season is going to be a lot harder for teams, especially for us. It's going to be a lot harder for us not having parachute payments. So if there's an extra 2 spots up for grabs, it's a no-brainer for me. Why not? What do you think, guys?
No, I'm just watching Cunha slip again. Yeah, no brainer for us. If you'd asked me that at the start of last season, I would have said no. But this season, 100%, because we can beat any team in this league on our day, and we've proven that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm all for it, especially next season.
I think it'd be daft. Like I said, it'd be daft for us not to. It gives you, if you're finishing 8th this season, you've narrowly missed out on playoffs. But if you're finishing 8th next season, you've still got. Yes, I know you're playing more games than 3rd and 4th, but you've still got a chance.
Most people
can't rule yourself out of it.
Most teams are going to vote for that.
Oh, 100%. I think they will. Well, we already know United. Stephen Betty said United are voting for it. They're for it. So, I'm sure, like you say, a lot of teams will go for that. Paul says, let's get to 70 likes before full time. Yeah, as Paul says. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. Give us a like. It helps the channel, and it helps us get noticed a lot more with the algorithm. Cheers says Tottenham is playing Sheffield Wednesday. Danny says Spurs is the one away game I would travel to just for the experience. Honestly, it's worth it.
It is.
It's like the ground is ridiculous. It's obviously we know it's new, but the technology that they use there, and even with pints, when you just stick it on and it fills, it's crackers. It's great. Paul's just having a chat with Jamie there. He also says, how did you get on at weekend? They lost 2-0. Brick's singing his Man United song. This is how it feels to be City. This is how it feels to be small. This is how it feels when your team wins something at all. Oh, there's a bit of pushing. Between Bruno Fernandes. I missed what went off.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
I'm really surprised there's not been any yellow cards in this game, He's been very lenient, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Fernandes is smiling and laughing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's Armstrong that shoves him, innit?
Yeah.
They're only arguing. It's, to be honest though, because Armstrong raises his arms and pushes him in the chest, you see them getting his yellow cards, don't you? Because I
think he
calm it down, innit? Usually, it's a corner to Everton though.
I don't get why he's kicked off like that.
Probably frustration, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, so corner comes in. Tarkowski wins it at back stick. Sort of plays it to himself. He volleys it back across goal at the height of the keeper's head, and he takes it quite well. To be honest, with Tarkowski battling with Harry Maguire, it's not a bad ball in that. If he plays it a bit further out towards penalty spot, it's giving him a chance. Ball goes long by Man United. Gay heads it back to Pickford. They release it quickly. Armstrong has it on right hand side. It's into Gay. There's loads of space on this left for Everton if they utilise it well. Michael Keane gets it. He does now play it to Jared Branthwaite on the left hand side. Into Ilana Mendy, who was switched with Armstrong. Mendy does a step over. He's got 2 men on him. Gets past Fernandes. It's a foul, but he still stays on his feet. Lovely quick feet from Ilana Mendy. Plays it onto his right hand side. James Garner into the box. Great tackle from Matheus Cunha, and I think it goes out for an Everton corner, is it? But again, Illiman there, Gaz, showing his class.
Yeah, he's got so much ability. What I like about it, he's always looking to stay on his feet. A lot of players go down there.
When he first started playing for us, he looked lightweight, didn't he? But then he had that second season where he bulked up, and he obviously worked on his strength and conditioning, didn't he? And he's never looked back since. Gay plays it into the box. Harry Maguire heads it clear. Man United come away with it with Cunha. He plays it over at top to Mbuemo. He's running in behind on Michael Keane. Sesko makes his run. He's in. Sesko gets it. He's inside the box. He scores 1-0. 1-0 Man United. Great counter-attacking football there from Man U, which I said if there's going to be a goal, I think it's going to be Man U, and it's happened. So yeah, I'll let you talk through it, Gaz, just for them that might have missed it, while I'm just changing the.
It just comes out from the break, doesn't it? And Everton losing the ball, and then he comes out with it, and then I'll be honest with you, And this is the problem, isn't it? The pace there, he leaves Tarkowski for dead.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely for dead.
Sesko's pace was frightening there. If I'm quite
you look at this here, because it's down in the qualifier, it's that one ball. And let's be honest, it's a awful ball. I wish they could show how far he comes from, because Tarkowski just can't get near him.
No.
And then
they're not.
You'll see it from this one.
Tarkowski and Michael Keane aren't the quickest defenders, are they?
No. Tarkowski's got about a 3-yard head start on him as well. And look where he is. And he ends up 3 yards in front of him. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't score ticker. Can update that now. Let's have a save.
Yeah, you'd expect him. Pickford's got no chance. Absolutely no chance.
No, yeah, and he's tried to close his angles down, hasn't he? But
yeah,
he takes his goal well, 7th goal at season for Sesko. That
not bad. It's a good sub.
Not a bad. Well, I think when he's come on, and Buemo's going to have a tip right, hasn't he? So
yeah,
Diallo come off, but they've put Sesko obviously down middle, and Buemo had to right, and that's why it worked. It would a ball through to him, Buemo, and then Sesko anticipates that he's going to get to it first. Mm-hmm. Makes a great run in behind, and they can't deal with it, can they?
Yeah, but that pass from Cunha was a good pass, by the way.
Yeah, 100%. Ball goes into the box. Yoro, he's touched that. He's got to keep it in. He has. Oh, he's cleared it off Dallo, and it goes behind for a corner. Poor from Yoro. That. What we got? I think we've already answered Will's. Who's a 3 thinker coming down from the Prem? I said Burnley. I said Burnley, Wolves, and it's between Forest and West Ham for me as it stands, obviously. Whether they, West Ham or Forest might pull away, I'm not sure. I'll say West Ham. I'll just say West Ham because I'm being easy on that one. Who did you say, Gaz?
I said Forest. Yeah, I said same 2 plus Forest.
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
Played in. Lemons comes out and collects. It's poor that they put it straight into him, and it's just an easy collection for him.
Yeah, they've just took Armstrong off as well and brought Jord on as well.
Tyreek George. Did he come from Chelsea, Tyreek George, or have I made that up in my own head?
I'm not sure actually.
I might be wrong.
Tyreek George.
Jimmy and Paul having a chat to themselves. Ian says,
I think you might be right.
Pass from Cunha was Norwood-esque. I mean, fair enough. Paul says, but yeah, if you can I think that's what we're talking between themselves. Aid also says, this is just going off football, Mayweather and Pacquiao just been announced for September. Is that is it an exhibition fight though? Is it?
Yeah, it's got to be in it, surely.
So talk me through this, Gaz, because you'll.
Right. So my assumption, I'll go watch it. So because if he started the count, so if the referee starts to count, and he stands there and doesn't move, he'll give an indirect free kick because the player needs to move away. Yeah. So I'm guessing that's what happened there. Because Darren England's telling him now, he goes, "You're too close." He goes, "If I start the count and you stop him, that's it, indirect free kick." We had it in the lane early in the season. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, that's why.
Fair enough, mate. Thank you. That's it on comments as well. We're up to date, so carry on with this. George makes a nice run, plays the ball into the box. Jord gets there, clears it behind another Everton corner. Everton are pushing here. This is what I said. What I expected to happen if it were Man Utd that gets a goal. You know that Everton are then going to push forward to try and get that equaliser, and that's exactly what's happening. Man Utd are probably dropping a bit deeper as well to try and make it hard, getting every man behind the ball, and probably looking for that counter attack that, like they did for that first goal.
Yeah, just updating the table now because that puts. That can't be live. It says it's live.
He's done it again. Garner plays the ball straight into Lamans and he clears it. That's a couple of corners now that Garner's put in. And he's dropped it straight on keeper, obviously expecting him to make a mistake, but he's dealt with it. I don't get why they tried something else. Everton had ball here. I think they took a quick throw in. And
what's he kicking off about now? Oh, he's cautioned somebody. What? Who's he cautioned now?
I'm guessing that's Michael Keane or someone. So Everton took a quick throw in. Oh, it's Pickford.
No, it's Pickford.
Pickford's going mental. It's got to be because they're a sub. He's obviously allowing a sub to come on, but Everton take a quick throw in. Referee had not blown his whistle at the time. So he's then decided that he's going to allow the substitution, I think. But I'm guessing, and Buemo's gone down with cramp. Is it that so he stopped playing instead of, because it's not an head injury?
No, because the ball was out of play, weren't it, for the throw? Yeah. And Everton want to play.
It's got to be fourth. It's got to be fourth.
I need fourth. Yeah, so believe it or not, the teams have cards, and you give the fourth the card when you want to make a sub. But normally, it doesn't happen there and then. Normally, I'll go to the referee as soon as I get the card. I'll be prepared shortly at some point. I'll let you know when number 5 for Man United is going to be coming off, for example, just to give them a heads up of where they are on the pitch. So he would have known about it prior. And if they've said, right, I want the sub now and the ball's out of play, they'll do it.
Fair enough.
I don't know the full ins and out of what's happened there, though.
If they've took it just very quickly, the referee's saying it's going to be a sub, then it's well within his right then to pull it back anyway, because that sub's happening no matter what.
Another Everton corner, yeah.
Let's see if he plays a different corner here, because like I said, I've just been complaining about his last 2 corners.
Yeah, he's
put on keeper, and he's dealt with. But it looks like they're lining up again. The Everton players in 6-yard box to crowd round Lamans. Michael Keane's going. Yeah, it's going to be the same corner again. This. If this don't work for a third time, which it might do, they've had 6 corners and they've all been the same. Look, they're all crowding around him. Every chance at referee looking for a foul here as well.
This is stupid. This is the problem. This is not a good idea, in my opinion, because
it's not dealt with. So this one, they crowded out Lamans, haven't they? So they couldn't come out and collect it.
Yeah,
I didn't see it where they went into the header. Another corner as well now.
I'm just watching this back now, and all I see happening on this, though, when they keep putting him on top of him, eventually there's going to be a foul in there. I really do.
You're asking for it, aren't you, though?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
First thing I'm looking at when I see that is referee's got his eyes on this now. So you know for a fact that they're going to be... he's not looking to give the foul. He's looking for any infringement there where it's like, right, it's a foul.
Yeah, of course he is.
Iro Bonham has come off.
Midfielder for a striker, yeah.
Yeah, and it's Beto that's replacing. So Everton are looking to go for this in the last 11 minutes. We're on 79 minutes. There's still argy-bargy again. It's exactly the same type of corner that's going to come in. I'm guessing it's Dewsbury all that's taking it from this right-hand side.
Yeah, there's nothing like there. If anything, the Everton player's been...
Left-footed in swinger, it goes in. Beto tries to get to it. It's not, sorry, Beto. Barry tries to get to it. Comes out to edge of box. Idrissa Gana Gay has a shot.
See, I'm sorry. I'm watching this back on because that one's a bit... Keeper's got nothing to complain about there. The players just stood the ground.
It's just showing it replay. Go, what a ball that is from Cunha, by the way.
Yeah, but you see the bit where Tarkowski just gets...
He can't keep up with it. I mean, I didn't realise Sesko were as quick as that, if I'm quite... Or is it just that Tarkowski's slow? But... Fair play to him. He's like say he's anticipated, only that Mbeumo's going to get to that ball first, and he doesn't. Yeah. He's lost Tarkowski, and he's off. It's great counter attacking from Man United for me.
I suppose that's the weakness in Everton's back line, isn't it, with Keane and Tarkowski?
Yeah, you've not got that pace, have you? When you've got a quick striker, then only takes that counter attacking chance, and they're in. Which obviously it proved it. Dewsbury all comes away with it. Tyreek Jord does it.
Oh, that's good.
He has a run at Mazraoui, plays it into Dewsbury Hall. It's a good tackle from Casemiro. Casemiro tries to go essentially, but it's straight to Gay, who now plays it into Michael Keane. James Garner plays it to right hand side to Iliman Ndiaye. Is he going to have a run at Luke Shaw? Knocks it onto his left inside. Now into Gay, into James Garner. I mean, with two, they've got to be looking to get this ball in box. I mean, they've got Barry and Beto. 2 big men in box. It goes into box. It's a poor ball in from James Garner, and now Sesko comes away with it, but it's a poor touch. Tries to knock it past Branthwaite, and he gives it straight back. Yeah, it's just showing it live table now, Gaz. Man United are 3 points behind Aston Villa in 4th, but 3 points clear of Chelsea as it stands. And another game where it's not over yet, but could be another win for Michael Carrick, and an even more impressive start. He's career at Man United.
Yeah, he's definitely doing all right, isn't he?
Just
like we said previous, you can't get rid of. Oh,
ball into the box. Barry goes to win it, but I think Maguire just heads it clear. And Roman and Dyer has it again. They're still deep in Man United's half. Gay comes centrally. Dewsbury all into James Garner, who's just come outside the box. There's 3 men on him. Tries to play a ball in. It deflects up. Maguire just clears it onto edge, but Dewsbury all picks it up. Comes back to Tarkowski. 30 yards out now is Michael Keane. He has a strike with his left foot. It's a great strike, and it's a good save from the keeper. It's an Everton corner. It's a great strike from a centre half, that.
So actually, you got to, even before the goal now, because obviously that came from a counterpart, these have been on top of this, haven't they?
Yeah, since Man United have scored, Everton a bit better team.
Yeah.
But I think Man United are trying to see it out, aren't they? Or trying to get another counter attack if they can. While Everton, obviously, they're pushing and fair play. It's just this question from Andrew Gaz. You'll probably know. Will VAR be used at a Championship playoff final only again this season? Championship final only, again this season.
Only. I'm not sure if it'll be only. I'm not sure. I think it'll definitely be used in the playoff final. What the hell? It's kicking off, isn't it?
It's the same. It's corner again, isn't it? So there's a lot of argy-bargy in 6 yard.
Tarkowski here.
Is it Tarkowski? Is it someone else?
Is it? Yeah, I'm just trying to watch it back now. Oh, I can't. I've missed it. I'm too late.
That with the VAR then, guys. I wonder if it's just depending on if the teams have got the facilities for VAR.
I personally, he just launches him to the floor. What an idiot.
What does Euro do wrong? Does Euro get a yellow card as well, though? What did he do wrong there, apart from get shoved over?
I don't think he did he? Did he get one as well?
Ball comes in. Oh, they win it this time. I think it's Branthwaite, but he heads it up at bar.
Oh, that's corner.
It's another corner. Another corner. Better asked for it and he got it.
I'll come back to Andy in a minute with that answer. Because I want to watch these corners.
Yeah. I'll leave the question up so we don't forget about it.
Yeah, so we don't forget. We will come back to Andy, honestly.
Well, he's got to get an hold of this. Maguire's the man that's gone down. It's Tarkowski who's stood over him. I don't know whether Maguire's...
I think he'll pull the both skippers in here because I don't know what else he can do here. There's not much as a referee you can do here.
I mean, how many times has this happened?
Yeah, that's what he's doing now. He's just put his arm on the shoulder saying, "Look, captain's only. Come in. Let's have a conversation." He's telling everyone else to bugger off.
Yeah, which is I don't mind this because what else? Like you said, what else can he do?
He's got no
tools. You know what? Maguire's trying to pull a fast one there because Tarkowski sort of stood behind him. They have got hold of each other's shirts, and all Maguire does is he looks to go to ground straight away to try and get a free kick. But look, Yoro's still got all they're all pulling. They're still all pulling. It's still the same routine. I can see. I think he'll get a foul there. Ball comes in. Lamans just punches it. Mazraoui clears it up. It's dealt with well. I think, credit to the referee there. I thought he dealt with it quite well.
Yeah, that's all you can do there. You can't, as a referee, you can't factor in what players are going to do.
It's going to keep happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what else can he do? He's not just going to stop it full stop. But at least he's having a word with him. He's letting him know that he's looking to, he's going to start pushing people if you carry on.
Yeah. So going back to that, I think it'll just be the playoff final. That's my gut feeling. I don't know. By the way, I don't know what they're going to do with it. My gut feeling it'll be just the playoff final, unless
I think so.
Unless they decide to play, or in fact they won't do that. Actually, they won't play all games at Wembley for it's not like the FA Cup semi-final and that.
Yeah.
I think it'll just be the final. And
I don't like it personally. I think it's same with FA Cup. If it's not used in earlier rounds, I get it. It's difficult because obviously some of the smaller teams haven't got it. But if they only use it at a certain stage, I just think it's harsh.
I think me personally, I'm the opposite way with it. I think it should be, and that's because it's the most expensive game in football, pretty much. And if you have a Frank Lampard goal, and somehow the officials miss it, God, the question will get asked here: why haven't we got VAR on it? Yeah. Probably the first thing that comes out: why haven't we got VAR on it? So I think you just got to put it on. And look, like we said, we were on the other side of the decision.
That's probably, to be honest, I'm
probably the correct decision.
Probably why I'm being biased.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Like you said, you say it's correct. It's fair enough. it does impede on Patterson's vision, so he's probably involved in play. I can see why it's ruled out. At the time, I was fuming, which you're going to be. You're going to be. Your team's gone 2-0 up, looking like they're going to win, and it gives Sunderland a route back in. But I just think, I know it doesn't get used in Championship season, but if it's going to be used, I feel like it should be used in the semi-final and the final, not just one game. I just think it's fair then.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think. Waiting for an answer back. Sorry, I'm just doing some work. So I'm getting work at 21:46. But I was what you call it last. I said it on the stream last night. I was the same as you. I was fuming. It took me 2 weeks before I could make a decision on it from a referee's perspective.
Yeah. So the only thing I think we VAR is we want it to. It's for clear, they said it was clear and obvious. So if it's taken a while to make that decision, which I don't think it did, if I remember rightly, in final.
No, an offsides.
And that's when it gets frustrating. And if it's when they're taking longer than the decision makes, like, well, it's not clear and obvious. Then I know they've got to go through everything and they've got the checks. I get that, but it's like when it's 5 and 6 minutes, you think you're now looking at trying to pull something. You're looking for a reason to disallow the goal rather than it being a clear and obvious, mistake. That's just my opinion. We all have his own opinions. Like you certainly will. You've been a ref.
Yeah, definitely.
Dublin Blade says, "Great chat, lads. I have you on in the background while I'm busy. Is the lucky charm going on Saturday, Gaz? She is, but I'll let you.
She is, yeah. So I've managed to get her a ticket, and that. So yeah, she is now coming, and I think this will be the biggest test of her 100% record. To be honest with you,
hopefully it carries on. We've got sorry to cut short. We've got another corner. We're on 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So minute and a half left. Say again, pal.
10 corners Everton have had.
Yeah, and Man United none.
No.
Which is probably strange. If you're a corners betting man, you definitely have a Man United to get one. Corner comes in, it's headed clear by. They've dealt really well with them corners, if I'm quite honest, Man U. Dewsbury picks it up, he plays it into Iliman and Dyer, gets to the byline. Oh, it should have gone in box. He plays it back to Gay. It now goes in the box. Branthwaite goes up. Sesko clears it. And away comes Cunha.
Just don't foul him.
It's probably going to be a foul. Yeah,
just don't foul him there. Just don't foul him.
I mean, when you're behind 1-0, just stand him up. He's not going anywhere. Why especially while you're deep in their half, there's no need. He's probably going to pass that back towards edge of box where someone else can press. I don't know why he's done it. Paul says 72 watching and only 39 likes. Okay, if not 70 likes, how about 50, please? Yeah, please do. Like we said before, every like helps. So, and if you haven't subscribed, do like and subscribe. It gets us noticed. And click the notification bell, which will notify you when we are going live. Ed's going back to the Mayweather. Plans for a full return. So look for past here. People having some chats. Why are VAR looking into this? Oh, Man U. Dallo has a shot. It goes out for Man U's first corner of the game. 89 minutes in.
Bloody hell. VAR, there's probably, they will be watching it, by the way, but there's nothing really to look at.
Yeah.
On them corners, if that's what you're on about.
Yeah. Right.
Nothing to look at.
It says, finally, a competent ref this weekend in the Prem. Yeah, I think he's done well tonight. I've no complaints on Darren England here. I thought he's a good account of himself. So, yeah, no complaints on that one. Thom says, I'm absolutely loving these corner routines. It's fantastic. They've not worked, have they? That's the thing.
5 minutes added on.
Oh, short corner. Yeah, man, you're playing into corners, aren't they? Jamie says, this ref done the Steel City derby when we beat them 4-2. Is that what it is then?
Yeah, true.
I mean, that game I just remember 4-2. You remember Duffy bouncing, the bounce slayer. Jamie also says, who's going to the Wednesday night to the game? Well, I will be. Gaz will not be, unfortunately.
No, it's too far to get up there on the night time and get back. It's 3.5, 4 hour drive. And then if they close roads as well, which seems to happen all the time, it would be a nightmare. And I need to be at work next morning.
Ideally, that's why you need hotels, don't you? It's Saturday games is only good for you, pal.
Yeah. But then
yellow card again. Who's that for, Gaz?
Ooh, I must do that. I'll go and have a look now.
Jamie says 5 minutes added on. Thank you very much, pal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mazraoui, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. No, Dallo's just took him down.
No, it's Mazraoui who's got booked.
Is it not Dallo that's just took him down there?
No, it was Mazraoui, number 3. Dallo's number 2.
Oh, yeah, number 3. Yeah. See, mate. Hey, good spot, mate.
The ball that's gone onto the pitch, yeah. Pickford looking to take that free kick, just plays it out. So then Everton have pushed every man forward, especially at big guns anyway. They've got Michael Keane up there, Tarkowski's up there. High line from Manchester United as well. Pickford goes long towards the back stick. It's up towards Tarkowski. Beto challenges with Maguire. Maguire comes off the better. Cunha picks it up. Oh, Sesko made a run up right hand side. Should have played. Oh, great tackle from Casemiro. Now it goes to Sesko. Not Sesko, sorry. Dallo plays it into Sesko. He's in box. Pickford comes out, does really well. Oh, just managed to. Sesko, why don't you have a shot? That could have made it 2-0, game over. Pickford, I'll credit Pickford though there. He does really well. He comes out and closes him down quickly. He tries to knock it random and he gets that touch, which knocks it further right. Oh, late tackle on Dewsbury Hall. Referee waves play on. Oh, it's a shot from, that. Tyreek George, straight at Lamans, and he manages to make save. A bit of power behind it. Do you think that were a foul, Gaz, from Fernandes?
Yeah.
Wait, that tackle from coming in front side?
Yeah, I do. My only thing I'd say on it is he's probably doing it for a stop and a promising attack, and it was more careless rather than reckless because he'll come back.
Should it have been a yellow card?
Nah. If he stops it and gives it there, he gets yellow carded for it. But
yeah,
I think it's careless more than reckless.
Yeah, I like looker in that Tyreek George. This is come on.
Yeah, you are right. He did come from Chelsea.
I thought so. That's got to be a foul from Casemiro on Branthwaite. Referee waves play on. So let's continue as they are in possession of the ball. Tarkowski has it 30 yards out on this right hand side. Plays it into Garner. Garner tries to get around Cunha. He goes down and Cunha does really what is. Oh, all right. Cunha's celebrating because he manages to block ball. It goes out for a goal kick. Tarkowski comes across. Cunha is getting a bit of explicit language. I'm not going to repeat it. Off here. But Tarkowski's having a go at Cunha because he's basically pow-housing him. To be honest, Cunha's not really done nothing wrong here, has he?
Yeah, no, he hasn't. And this is my problem with Tarkowski. He likes to give it but can't take it.
Yeah. I think they're trying to make a sub now as well. I
think he's
well, doesn't he? Garner tries to buy something, I think, there. He just celebrates.
I actually love that.
I don't mind that. It's a bit of passion in it.
Yeah.
He's just coming off now as well. Carrick takes him off. I didn't see who he's replaced him with. We're on 94 minutes of the 5 added on. Aidan Heavens, come on. Paul says, finally, I got a second place in the Ramble chat. I'll get a first one day. It was
sure you will.
Got the top spot on that one. Oh, I'll read this one. Andrew says, top job tonight, lads, particularly given how much you probably both consumed yesterday. Yeah, I didn't know how tonight we're going to go, to be honest, but I've enjoyed it, guys. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been gleaming as ever, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Paul says, my 2-1 Everton is out of the window. It absolutely is.
Yeah,
handbags are out. 84 watching, 45 likes. Please, just 5 more likes, guys. Yeah, be nice to hit 50 if you can. And thanks, Paul, for trying to push this, mate. Really appreciate it. Jamie's just laughing at Paul.
Credit to the channel.
Ball goes into the box. It's gone for everyone. Is it a corner, this or not?
No, I think it's a goal kick.
I think he's blown for full time here.
Was he?
No, yeah, it's just Tarkowski were reacting. It's probably just because he's not given the corner. It's got to be game over though. We're in 95 and 32 seconds. Are they asking for handball here?
No, I think they're just asking about whose it was. I think they're literally arguing if it's a goal kick or a corner.
Yeah,
but I think this goal kick will be taken, and it'll be.
It's got to be on it. We're up to 90 watching, guys. We were averaging about 30 early doors, and we've gone up to 90. So we've done something, pal.
Yeah, that's good. That
Lemons plays it up. Referee puts the whistle in his mouth. It blows for full time. It's finished. Everton 0, Manchester United 1. A counter attack from Man United, where Cunha played the ball into Sesko, not Sesko, and Mbeumo. Sesko made his run in behind, 1-on-1 with Pickford, slotted it past him, and it's won him the game. And a valuable 3 points for Man United in the Champions League push, and another win for Michael Carrick. So, yeah,
Pushing on.
and enjoyable that one. We'll just have these last few comments. James says, need 4 points this week. Fancy as Wednesday night. We said 4 points. Well, you definitely said it, didn't you, Gaz?
Yeah, we've said that. Yeah, I think 4 points is needed minimum.
Dave Morwood said book Bruno for that tackle, so he did end up booking him.
Did he? I didn't think he did. Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I think if he's waving play on there, it was going to be a yellow card anyway. So just give it advantage and then come back and book him.
He was thought it was reckless. So.
Yeah, good refereeing. Jamie says, great live, lads.
Yeah,
up the blades. Hopefully we get a point on Wednesday night, but be better with 3 points though. Absolutely. Hull says, I'm just the gobby ram.
Good part of the community, Paul. I've been on a couple now where you've been on, so yeah. Thanks for watching, pal.
Correct. Thank you very much, Paul. And Dave says, great watch along, guys. And that is the last comment for tonight, as it's a bit of a late one. We're nearly at 10 o'clock. We've been on just over 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yes, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to all 3 channels. We've got Blades Ramble, Ramble FC, and Behind the Ramble. I believe we are back tomorrow night, aren't we, guys? What's like going to be a soccer Saturday or a soccer special? We've got, is the 8 of us on?
8 of us, yeah.
There's 8 of us on. We're watching the championship matches, and it's going to be like a soccer Saturday sort of type theme with Jimmy leading it. So that'll be on Blades Ramble. I'm not sure what time he's scheduled that out for yet, so I'm guessing it'll be 7:30. So if you'd like to watch that, please do come and watch us. Thanks for joining me again tonight, guys. Honestly, top class. Love when we do this, mate, and we'll definitely be doing more.
Yeah, 100%, Paul.
We'll pick his next one. Paul just says, absolutely fantastic stream, you two. I'll be on Jimmy's chat tomorrow. Thank you very much. Yeah, but for now, I was going to say, come on, you run White Wizards, but wrong channel, innit? We'll just say, we'll see you next time. Up the Ramble FC.